Tonight from downtown Huntsville, Alabama, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Coming up, the top seed Liberty Flames battle the number 2 seed Jacksonville State Gamecocks in the Conference USA Championship. Welcome courtside into Probst Arena, everybody. My name is Alan York. We got Jason Prill back inside our studio, and we are set to go here for one of 12 conference tournament finals on this Saturday. The Liberty women's team, job number 1, taking care of Middle Tennessee. They win the Conference USA Women's Basketball Championship 53-48. Their 11th win in a row, 18th conference tournament championship, and their first outright title since 2018. Lots to come on the pregame show. As we get closer to tip-off, we will check in with head coach Richie McKay. We'll also visit with junior guard Colin Porter, who 2 years ago as a freshman played in the A-Sun tournament final with Liberty at Kennesaw State. The results of that game, not quickly forgotten by Colin. Liberty falling towards the end with a couple of free throws by Kennesaw State to wrap it up. As we'll talk about that game a little bit and what's different this go around for him and this Liberty basketball team. Tip-off is set for around 8:37 Eastern, so we have a bit of an extended pregame show here this evening. How did we get here? Liberty opened up the tournament as the number 1 seed on Wednesday, besting number 8 UTEP 81-60. And that game, Liberty assisted on 25 of 32 shots made. At one point, they hit 12 straight field goals in the second half, shooting 58%, hitting 12 threes, limiting the Miners to just 36% in the 21-point win. Because of the number 1 seed, Liberty got a day off on Thursday and played in the semis against the 4 seed Kennesaw State and beat them 81-79, coming from 14 down in the first half to do it. And a lot of ebbs and flows to that game that we will talk about throughout our broadcast, including a key 19-5 run as Liberty took its first lead, 73-71 with 3:30 left. Flames limited Kennesaw State to just missing 9 of their last 12 shots, as Kennesaw State at that point was up 13 with 10:37 left in the second half. And again, only made 3 of those final 12 field goal attempts. In that ball game, Liberty was led in scoring by Caden Matheny's 24 points. He had 7 threes, at one point hit 5 threes in a row during that Liberty comeback. It wasn't just him though. Colin Porter, who we just talked about, had 15 points. And Liberty was not shooting the ball well in the first half, but it was Colin Porter that helped Liberty stay in the game with a couple of shots in the paint. And once those started to fall, Liberty's offense was able to open up the three-point line in the second half. And Liberty would win it by 2, 81-79. Liberty had the ball with about a second left to inbound it, and Zach Cleveland threw it into Talon Peter, who was able to run out the clock and move Liberty on to the championship. It's the 11th finals appearance for Liberty, their last coming in 2023. Liberty 6-4 in tournament finals as a D1 program since 1992. Liberty's 6 titles, 3 of them came in the Big South, 1994, 2004, 2013, and a three-peat in the Atlantic Sun in 2019 through 2021. So the Flames come in 27-6. They've won 4 in a row and 13 of their last 15 as they finish conference season at 13-5. It's the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed, Jacksonville State, they're 22-11. They finished 12-6 in the league. Had a chance to win a part of the league title, but lost in the regular season finale at Kennesaw State. That's the same day that Liberty won at Western Kentucky and gave Liberty the number 1 seed outright. The Gamecocks advancing with a Wednesday win over the 10th seed FIU 65-56. And yesterday won over number 3 Middle Tennessee 70-59. 72-68. And a couple of stars on both of these teams. Liberty with the sixth man of the year, Talon Peter. Liberty also was represented on the all-conference team by Zach Cleveland, Caden Matheny, and Colin Porter. And for Jacksonville State, they've got the conference player of the year. And Jerron Pierre Jr. averages 22 points a game. Only once this season has he been limited to single digits, and that was against Liberty in their first matchup, which Jacksonville State won 72-61. Liberty had a couple of 11-point leads in that game before falling by 11. And Liberty was able to beat Jacksonville State in Lynchburg February 27th, 59-55. Liberty led that game by 15 at halftime and led by 21 early in the second half before Jacksonville State cut the lead to 3 with 24 seconds left. Javon Mothmer hit a big free throw to make the margin 4, and Liberty would win by 4, 59-55. Coming up, it'll be the 8th all-time meeting between Liberty and Jacksonville State, and the stakes have not been higher than they are here in this ball game, the Conference USA Championship from Huntsville, Alabama. The Gamecocks lead the overall series 4-3, and keep in mind, Jacksonville State's Jerron Pierre Jr. averages 22. That is the 4th highest total in the country. But against Liberty, he's only averaging 11 points a game. He's been held to 7 of 35 shooting against Liberty. And they want to chest him up. They want to be physical with him, and that's what they've been able to do in the 2 matchups against Jacksonville State. But it's not just Jerron Pierre Jr., it's the whole team. And Liberty is poised to make it 2 for 2 today and hopefully take the crown back to Lynchburg after the Liberty women's team won the Conference USA Championship 53-48 about 30 minutes ago. Both teams are on the court right now, and we're going to step aside. We'll have more of our pregame show coming up. We're slated for a 7:37 tip-off. Number 1 seed Liberty, the 2 seed Jacksonville State for the Conference USA Championship here in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. We'll have more of our Segra pregame show coming up with a check of our Conference USA notebook with Jason Prill back inside our Lynchburg studio after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Please remain in your explore exciting career opportunities in Huntsville. Thanks to our sponsors for launching this program to connect 200 students with employers in the Rocket City, including Pregame Technologies, BDO, Huntsville Utilities, Mantech, Warmups, the U.S. Army, Huntsville Hospital, TOC, and the Huntsville Madison County Chamber of Commerce. Fans, please be advised that throwing up becomes due to competition rules is strictly prohibited. Violators will be escorted out of the BBC. The Lacrosse Center takes pride in providing a clear environment for all participating spectators. Smoking, along with the use of any other kind of tobacco product, is strictly prohibited in all areas of the arena during the game.
Basketball, and it's time to hear the pregame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by Earth White Mid-Atlantic. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of the Conference USA Championship. Top seed Liberty, number 2 seed Jacksonville State tonight in Huntsville, Alabama. Coach, where do you want to start with that game yesterday and how you guys were able to climb to that mountaintop and pull it out over the Owls?
I just think our group and their belief, their character, we just outlasted the small incisions that you might think could make your team leak, and I just think guys did all the little things that, and then Caden Matheny was special, but all the little things that lead to winning. But it's hard this time of year. I've said from day one, this league is way better than people give it credit for our guys to have done what they've done. Just getting to the championship game, Alan, is it's a feat in itself. So I want to make sure we stay away from outcome-based identity, and I'm proud of them for the way they represent us and the complete effort that they had, the resiliency and the perseverance they displayed against Kennesaw. And I think it's a small deposit into tonight's game and beyond. Yet it may not mean we'll win them all, but certainly I think we do have a belief.
One more thing about yesterday, Coach, getting paint touches and getting able to go up and down the baseline to set up some three-point shots. How important was that? You weren't really able to do it early in the game, but second half things opened up offensively. How did those things happen?
Yeah, it's part of our offense, but when you're taking it out because the other team scores on you, you can't get cross-matched in transition, and you're playing against a set defense every possession. Everyone talked about the 1-3-1, and they had that in their back pocket, and when I think they played 3 or 4 possessions of that, and we got a great shot every time. So our guys, they're learners, and we think failure isn't failure like the world sees it. Failure is learning, and if you can take away something from maybe something that you need to do better in order to grow and be a better version of yourself, this group owns that. We're not perfect by any stretch, but they certainly are pursuing.
All right, let's focus in on our Alcova Mortgage keys to the game. Before we talk about the Gamecocks, Coach, just keeping this day normal. You play at 7:30 local. Does it seem like a normal day here, like a typical Saturday would in league play?
It's a little different just because of the impending weather. We've had to be on standby just in case there's severe weather, and pray for all those around the country that have been exposed to it. But again, when you have a conference tournament, and we didn't shoot today because of the weather again, and trying to let our guys recover and get some lactic acid back in their legs. But I just think our group is excited to play. They're excited to wear Liberty jerseys, and Jack State is a worthy opponent. AY, you know it. Keys of the game, well, Duran Pierre will be one of them. We've done a pretty good job on him in the games past, but they're also super physical. So rebounding the ball, taking care of it, that's important. And then we got to find a way to make sure we stay in our identity. Like this, our group's superpower is our collective intelligence and sacrifice. So hopefully we'll go 1-0 today and see if we can't stay in that lane.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you. Thank you for the time. We'll talk to you when it's over.
Thanks, AY.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty, the top seed, and number 2 seed Jacksonville State. The Conference USA Championship tonight in Huntsville, Alabama. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up from Probst Arena and downtown Huntsville after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament. Today's game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at Segra.com. Liberty Basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank. Life lived full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Top of the key to Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead. 3:58 left.
Great shot by CP.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York. Time now for the Liberty Flames ready to contribute off the bench.
Curtis Blair, redshirt freshman, shooting guard, Richmond, Virginia.
Brett Decker, freshman, point guard, Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Will Gibson, freshman, forward, Louisville, Kentucky.
Gabriel McKay, grad senior, guard, Lynchburg, Virginia.
Taylor Peter, redshirt senior, wing, Russellville, Arkansas.
Jerry Shire Jr.,
Redshirt sophomore, shooting guard, Dallas, Texas.
Bryson Spell, redshirt junior, small forward, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Xander Yates, senior, forward, Memphis, Tennessee. KU, redshirt freshman, center, Guangdong, Zhuhai.
And here is today's Liberty Flames starting five.
Owen Aquino, Junior, power forward. Marcus Spain. Zach Cleveland, Junior, forward. Bloomington, Illinois. Javon Maltmer, forward.
Redshirt senior, Chillicothe, Ohio. Caden Matheny, redshirt senior, guard. Morgantown, West Virginia.
Kyle Porter, junior, guard. Ashland, Kentucky.
And the head coach, Richie McKay, his 12th season, 271 wins. Number one all-time at Liberty, 23rd year as a college head coach, 436 career wins for Coach McKay. Eighth meeting between Liberty and Jacksonville State, and none bigger than tonight. The chance to hoist that Conference USA Championship trophy up, cut down the nets, and hear your name called out on Selection Sunday tomorrow. Liberty gunning for its 7th conference tournament title, first since 2021, and for Jacksonville State looking for their 3rd. They went as an OVC member in 2017 and also in 2022 as a member of the A-Sun. The officials, Todd Austin, Jeb Hartness, and Courtney Green. Injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Flames are ready to go. Opening tap will be brought to you by Relevant Law. Liberty is in their alternate gray uniforms with Liberty in cursive across the chest with white numbers. And the last name in navy above the numbers on the back, with an LU red logo on the right thigh, while the Gamecocks will be in their road black. This is the same color combination of uniforms when Liberty beat Jacksonville State in Liberty Arena back on February 27th, 59-55. The Liberty women's team won in this building a little while ago, 53-48, to claim the Conference USA Women's Championship. And now both coaches are over by the Jacksonville State bench. They've got one of the operations workers with one of those moisture squeegee things with the handle. There's a lot of rain in the area, some inclement weather here in the southeast. I'm not sure if there's a leak somewhere from the roof or not. But Ray Harper, the coach of Jacksonville State, is pointing onto the floor right near his bench, and one of his managers comes with a white towel to wipe up some moisture. The officials are looking at it. Ray Harper is still saying, look, you missed a spot. And one of the operations guys will bend over again to wipe up this moisture, as we are a little bit delayed here for this tip-off after all the intro videos and the starting lineups, both fan bases. It's a unique building where the fan bases are split really down the middle, right behind their benches. The Liberty bench across the court to my left has all their fans, and the Jacksonville State bench to the right has all their fans behind that bench. So they're right next to each other. And similar to the Cotton Bowl, where you see Texas and Oklahoma, where you see the fans split the colors all the way around the seating bowl, or maybe in the Rose Bowl, you see both fan bases. You can tell which fan base is which because of the difference of the color in the venue. And now they're pointing up to the roof, and there's actually a worker up top on that roof. And now one of the officials is coming over to tell us what's up. And there's a constant leak from the roof. One of our officials is talking to the CBS TV crew, and they are going to delay this game for just a hot second. And now both the bands, the Liberty band to our left with the Liberty cheerleaders in their dark blue uniforms to our left, and the Jacksonville State band to our right. This is what it's all about here. Coach McKay looking up at the roof. This did not happen in the women's game. That game tipped off at 4:30 local time and had no issues. This building, the Von Braun Center, originated from German-born American rocket engineer Werner von Braun. Dr. von Braun is widely known as one of the most important rocket developers and champion of space exploration in the 20th century. He and his team of rocket engineers transformed Huntsville, Alabama, known in the 1950s as the watercress capital of the world. They transformed it into a technology center that today is home to the second largest research park in the United States and to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center with its world-class educational program, Space Camp. After moving to Huntsville in 1950, Dr. von Braun became technical director of the U.S. Army Ballistic Weapon Program. And under his leadership, the Redstone, Jupiter C, Juno, and Pershing missiles were developed. In 1955, he and his German members of his team became U.S. citizens, and after the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, aka NASA, was formed to carry out the U.S. space program, Dr. von Braun and his organization was transferred from the U.S. Army to NASA. And we are at the Von Braun Center, the Probst Arena, and this championship game is delayed right now because of a roof leak in the building. This building opened up in 1975. Originally constructed, renovations were done in 2010, transforming the Von Braun Center Arena into a dynamic, modern venue. $5 million donation from Bill Probst helped make renovations to the VBC Arena possible. The arena renovation changed the facade of the arena to a modern glass frontage overlooking Big Spring Park and expanded the lobby, adding more pre-function space and a pub. There's also a convention center connected to it for you craft fans that might do jewelry or, I don't know, tie-dye t-shirts or your own stitching of sweatshirts. This weekend there is a craft convention right next door. And so a lot of the fans that, as we go to our parking lot, we walk right through the convention center. They may not even know there is a ball game with an NCAA tournament bid on the line. And we are still in a delay. The roof is leaking here. And the last 48 hours, we knew. Here's another update from the officials. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So this game is not going to start anytime soon. There is too much on the line for them to try to play right now. So what we're gonna do, it's a conference decision. The game has not been moved yet. They're gonna wait to see in a reasonable amount of time if they can fix the leak. And somebody over there by the Jacksonville State bench has really good eyes. And we were just about to tip this off when Ray Harper, the head coach of Jacksonville State, popped up and said, wait a minute, there's moisture right in front of our bench. And if you've been watching these games on TV, our broadcast location is just to the left of midcourt. The leak, if you're watching the games on TV, is to your upper right portion of your TV, where the Von Braun Center logo is, right in front of the Jacksonville State bench. So the officials came over and said they're not going to start until they can fix the leak. If they can't, we don't really know what's going to happen after that. And it is a conference decision. Head coach Richie McKay of Liberty is right now talking to Judy McLeod over by the scorer's table across the way. Now both teams are going to their respective locker rooms. So what a dash to the emotions of the start of this championship game with a roof leak here at the Von Braun Center. So what we're going to do down the network line, we're going to re-rack some commercials here. And we're going to break away for a minute break here. and then we'll come back and we'll update our situation. I don't see an update happening when we come back, but we'll take a break, and we will come back with more information here. We're in a facility delay. First time I have ever been part of a facility roof leak delay, and that's what we are here, as we are in the Von Braun Center, downtown Huntsville, Alabama. We'll take a timeout as we continue more here of coverage of the Conference USA Basketball Championship. Top seed Liberty, number 2 seed Jacksonville State. After this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Welcome back inside the Von Braun Center here in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. We are in a roof leak delay here for the Conference USA Basketball Championship. Top seed Liberty, number 2 seed at Jacksonville State. We were set to tip this off at 8:37 Eastern. Starting lineups had been announced. The teams were on the floor. We are waiting the horn for the CBS national TV audience to join us, and then all of a sudden, the coaches started to notice some moisture on the floor, primarily in front of the Jacksonville State bench. And we look up at the roof here, and this building is 49 years old, and we've known for a couple of days that some real strong storms were heading this way. Some tornado warnings south of here, and tip of the cap to Will Stafford, who's one of the meteorologists of our local ABC affiliate in Lynchburg, WSCT. He's been keeping me and Jamie Hall abreast of the situation down here throughout the day. And the officials have come over to us. My broadcast location is right beside our CBS TV Sports Network crew. And so I get a really good intel on what's happening. And the officials came over and said both coaches have agreed that the floor is not safe to play. Not only because it's the Conference USA Championship, NCAA tournament bid is on the line, but even if it was a regular season game in January, you don't want anybody slipping or falling or any perilous type of situation that could lead to an injury. So it's at the end of the day, it is a Conference USA decision on what to do. Both teams have gone to their respective locker rooms. The leak is right in front of the Jacksonville State bench, just to the right of midcourt. And we look up here, and there is some sort of a yellow and navy blue. There's a couple of tarps that have been kind of unfurled and spread out on the rafters of this building, and it's pretty much at the apex of the top of the building. But it continues to leak, apparently. And what we were told is that both of these teams will go to the locker rooms and they will try to remedy and fix the situation the best they can. And that's the only update we have. And so we're waiting for more clarification on what's going to happen. Now, there were kind of discussions and rumors, if these storms were really bad throughout the afternoon and today, that potentially of maybe moving the game to Sunday to some other locations here. Alabama A&M is in the area. University of Alabama. Huntsville is in the area, and that's where Liberty has worked out the last couple of days when they weren't in game action. So that's kind of where we are with the update. I'd love to hear from the fans out there. We are courtside here at the Von Braun Center, and we are just scrolling some social media. Got a post here from CBS Sports that they're reporting CSU Commissioner Judy McLeod said they're looking for a lift tall enough to reach where they need to patch the roof. It could be a while here. Wow, Liberty fans, how much reminiscent is this of Liberty's football game with East Carolina back in September that ended into the wee hours of Sunday morning? And it was a Liberty win, by the way. Some other updates here. That's the only one really of significance of the situation. Again, we are here courtside at the Von Braun Center for the Conference USA Basketball Championship. The Liberty women's team with a big win earlier today, 53-48, claiming their 18th conference championship and the first outright since 2018. You may remember 2020 they were awarded a co-championship with FGCU, and that conference tournament was canceled because of COVID, but it's the first outright championship since 2018 for the Lady Flames. I'm going to see if Jamie Hall. Hey, Jamie, how much you want to get on the headset, or you got to go? Okay, where are you going? You want to hop on the air real quick? Okay. All right, we're going to put the headset on Jamie Hall and fill some time here. Jamie Hall, it's his birthday, by the way. So Jamie's already packed up his radio gear for the men's or the women's team. Got us okay?
Well, I got you now.
All right, congratulations. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
They should have doused you with water, by the way. That was,
Oh, that'd have been rough. I'd have had to go dry clean. Water stains in a jacket's tough.
It's a championship dousing, though.
Right,
It'll feel good regardless. But happy birthday. Must have been a thrill being on the radio for another conference tournament championship.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think we started to take it, or I started taking it for granted. Everybody kind of started taking it for granted when they had 17 of those in about 20 years.
Yeah.
You get used to it to the point that then when a couple of years go by, you go, what's happening? We're the championships. And then you go to a very competitive ASUN with a Florida Gulf Coast team that's tough to beat. And you come to Conference USA. Middle Tennessee kind of had been doing unto Conference USA what Florida Gulf Coast had done to the ASUN. And even, a little doubt sets in. I go, maybe it's going to be tough to get over that hump. And they certainly did. They won that game back in Lynchburg against Middle Tennessee emphatically. I think that put the confidence in the team that, not only can we compete, but if we play our best, they can't beat us. And today it was just a slugfest. Defense, if you like offense, it wasn't your game. First quarter was pretty good. After that, it was all defense.
And for those fans that maybe were listening or watching, I was taking some video late in the game, and I posted a shot of Emma Hess's three-pointer, and I put the shot heard around Emma or whatever it was. It's something clever for social media. It turned out to be a huge shot that put you up with double two possessions. It got tight there down the stretch, and you got a turnover by Middle Tennessee there late in the game. But that was a big play, and you banged the table with excitement. I look forward to seeing that clip as you posted on our radio pages. What Coach Green say about the win?
He has been so hyped all week, and that's not normal. Like, normally he's very subdued. We did an interview after the quarterfinal for the women's basketball show, which also a little bit of a plug. If you're looking for something entertaining, Caroline Shiring and Emily Howard were the two players on. They both are out this year with an ACL injury.
Okay.
They were hilarious. You wouldn't know they were dealing with rehab and all the things they're going through. It was 30 minutes of just nonstop laughter and entertainment. So it's worth a watch on our YouTube channel. But he even during that interview, he pranked me. He tried to act like there was a spider climbing on me or something. We didn't get to the show, just it's on the cutting room floor. But I was like, he's a little bit goofy, like he's a little bit hyped up.
Right.
And there was that that level of just like calmness with the team. Everybody was calmly confident. I never felt like, okay, this stage is too big. Not once all week. And Coach Green just, even on the post game, he was obviously upbeat. You win a championship.
Man.
Put it in perspective of his career, and I think he said, this is probably one of the sweetest ones when you have to go without for a little while.
Yep.
Going a month fast without desserts, and then you come back and that first Krispy Kreme after the fast, you're loving it.
It has been a while since I have fasted from dessert. I will tell you that right now. 45 minutes? Okay, thank you. Ian McCall, Athletics Director, just tipped us off. 45 minutes, we understand. That is going to be I don't know if that's the time limit or when it will tip. We understand they're trying to get some equipment in here. We are in a weather delay.
We had one
the roof, it's not a weather delay. It is a facility leak delay.
You could call it that, though.
Yep.
And it's not a problem when they're playing ice hockey here because it just lands and freezes, so you don't have to worry about it. Maybe there's a little bit of a mound over there on that side of the court, so they don't normally have to worry about that for the events that are being played in this building. But when you've got a court, different story, slipping and sliding you can't handle.
Well, here's what I think we're going to do. What is your plans? Like, update the like real talk. What are your plans now trying to get back? What have you heard?
Well, there's obviously some storms and some things going on. Apparently, the last we heard, and I should probably check my phone, but the plane that's going to come get us was in Tulsa, refueling an hour from getting here, and then would head back at that point. Then that same plane drops the Lady Flames off, flies back, and hopefully by then this game is being played and another championship trophy is going to get loaded on that same plane and take the men's team back, and then it's off to Las Vegas tomorrow for NASCAR. That same plane is busy this weekend, so that's why we're not going to get to stay around for the men's game because it's actually basically just shuttling us back and forth.
Well, happy birthday. Have you ever called a championship on your birthday?
It's the second one.
Second one.
Yeah,
you remember the first one?
It was in High Point, a 1-point win against Gardner-Webb back in, I think it was 2011.
Okay.
Paul Carmody would know better than me. He knows
he
knows me better than I know me. But yeah, second one.
Well, Jamie, congratulations. Look forward to your selection show, and should be a fun trip with the Flames wherever you go. At this point, it's all icing on the cake.
Oh, absolutely.
And just enjoy your birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Hey, like the Ernie Banks. Let's get two today.
I'll do what I can here courtside. Jamie Hall, radio voice of the Liberty women's basketball team, as we are in a delay here in Huntsville, Alabama. Ian McCall, athletics director, just came by our radio location and tipped us off to say 45 minutes. And I'm going to try to get clarification more on what that means, as far as that's the limit of they'll try to fix it and then we'll do something else, or they think they can tip it off in 45 minutes. I am not sure. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a break here. And I have a couple of ideas for our radio network director tonight, Jason Prill, back inside our studio. We can take a break and reload our pregame interviews and re-rack those interviews. And you can take a 30-second or a minute break. Or let's just kind of just stay here for the time being. And I'll give you a couple of seconds, Jason, to get the pregame interviews loaded. And we're going to hear from Colin Porter and Jason Porter, our radio analyst, just texted me. You want me to call in? Absolutely. Jason was with us for the ball game yesterday and had to get back home. We miss you, Jason, but thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is crazy. I never would have predicted this at all for this game here today. Elsewhere, we get some other texts coming in. The voice of the Illinois Illini, Brian Barnhart, who is tuning in on the Varsity app. Hey, Brian, who does a great job for Illinois in their athletics department. Brian is Liberty grad, cut his teeth under Jerry Edwards, the longtime Hall of Fame radio voice of the Liberty Flames. And appreciate Brian and his friendship, and we text each other a couple times a year during the athletic season, and always love listening to their games, and they produce a great game. They engineer a great game. It sounds really good, and appreciate Brian tuning in. All right, we are in a facility roof leak delay here in the Von Braun Center, Probst Arena, downtown Huntsville, Alabama. The fans are looking up at the roof. Some of the fans are clapping, and the lights are shining right in our face as we look up to the apex of this building. There are a couple of tarps up there. At one point, there was a couple of people that had gotten to the catwalk and looking down, trying to fix it. And now I do see a couple of people up there, and at this point, it's like Apollo 13, literally trying to not stay alive, but trying to jerry-rig what you can. And for Apollo 13, we are in Rocket City. The administration at NASA did a great job when they had some sort of a gas leak on their capsule, and they couldn't get, well, they got to the moon, but they had to slingshot around the moon to come back because of oxygen that they were losing. And it just reminds me a lot about that. There's a couple of people up top on the catwalk with, it looks like some sort of tape adhesive, and they're doing their best they can to stop this leak. So that's where we are. As I never thought this would be a prelude to the Conference USA Championship game. And appreciate those tuning in. And, hey, I'm up for stories here. If you'd love to email us courtside or send us a message on X at LFSN Radio or at LU Flames Voice. Pete is tuning in, listening on the Varsity app, and telling us to stay safe. We are. More texts are coming in. Jeff Alder, former Liberty men's soccer coach and a great ambassador, does a great job with our Flames club, and always is in a bright mood. The Alder family is in the family truckster coming back from Florida, and he says great job filling the time. Hey, that's what we do here. We paint pictures, and enough of me talking about this. Fans probably want to hear from Colin Porter. Had a great conversation with Colin earlier today, leading up to this conference tournament. Kind of a backstory to this conversation. Colin, a junior from Ashland, Kentucky, 15 points yesterday. He was a real catalyst in that game yesterday, win over Kennesaw State. Liberty played hard. They just were down early, and Colin was able to get a couple of baskets to go in the paint, and a tip of the cap to Kennesaw State. They did a great job keeping Liberty just off balance offensively until the second half. And a key play Colin had, again, you talk about the mental thought of going into halftime around double digits or single digits, and Colin was able to get an inbound feed with a second left and a dunk to Zach Cleveland, who helped Liberty get in a halftime within 9. So single digits going into halftime, and Liberty able to pull out that win by 2. Jacksonville State head coach Ray Harper just walked out to the leakage area here on the court and was touching on some of the white towels that are on the floor here, and I'm sure he's just wanting to go back and update his fans. And they mentioned something about 15 minutes. They'll update us on the situation here. Again, if you're just tuning in, we are in a roof leak delay here at the Von Braun Center. All the rain coming through the area. I'll be honest with you, I was out coming to the arena around 3:30, and it was raining so hard I could not see out the windshield. It wasn't really windy as they were expecting through here, but it was raining that hard on my way to the arena. All right, back to Colin Porter. Colin is a freshman. 2 years ago, was on that Liberty team, started as Liberty fell to Kennesaw State. Literally at the buzzer, there was a foul called on Liberty, or at least the officials say it was a foul. Liberty fans still to this day, and I even say it was not a foul. But Liberty losing that conference championship at Kennesaw State, how they did, and getting a little bit of payback against Kennesaw State in the conference tournament yesterday. Colin ended up with 15 points, 6 of 9 for the field, 5 assists, and he's really one of the leaders of this team. And we caught up with him earlier, and we're going to let you hear that conversation. Then we'll come back. And then got another update from Ian McCall. He put up 30 minutes. He's doing a good job of keeping me updated, so thank you, Ian McCall. We'll take a timeout, and timeout meaning we'll play that interview we had earlier today with Liberty guard Colin Porter.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of the Conference USA Championship. Top seed Liberty taking on the number 2 seed Jacksonville State. Our player profile today is junior guard Colin Porter, and so much to talk about from yesterday's win over Kennesaw State, Colin. But first off, it's game day. The emotions going into the game here tonight, just give us a feel of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, just emotions or just, knowing the opportunity at hand. But we truly believe that God has gone before us and planned the steps. So we're just going to go out and compete and give our very best. And, whatever happens is meant to happen. But, I mean, we're going to go out and try to win. It's something that we've all dreamed of, making the NCAA tournament. And I'm not sure. I think Josh Smith is the only one on the team who's made it. So we're going to, that's something that we all dream of as a kid, watching all of the March Madness games growing up. So we're all super excited and super blessed to just have the opportunity.
What's the difference between this one and your freshman year playing Kennesaw on their home floor? This is a neutral site, so variables a little bit different with this game here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, as a freshman, it's a little nerve-wracking. You go in, you don't know what to expect, especially at Kennesaw. I mean, you saw yesterday it was a great game. They're a great program, and especially whenever you go to Kennesaw, it's a loud environment and something that you can't really prep yourself for, especially as a freshman. So I think this year, just knowing it's a neutral site, knowing that it's 2 great teams once again, that never changes. I mean, whenever you have a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, it doesn't matter what the seeds are at this point. It's 0-0 going into the last game. So it'll be fun, and I think I'm just more confident going into this one.
All right, joined by Colin Porter, Liberty and Jacksonville State in the Conference USA Championship tonight. All right, yesterday, I mean, where do you want to start? Even Xander Yates deserves props for the game that he played, and the pass to Zach to get you down 9 single digits, as little as that might have seemed at halftime. But I just want to start, Colin, like, y'all weren't able to get paint touches early, and then you kind of got things loose a little bit inside, a couple of layups. And then second half, y'all were going baseline like you usually do. What kind of opened up offensively during that game?
Yeah, I think for me, I started the game off not playing that well. I mean, I missed 2 free throws to start the game, missed an easy, 3 things that I usually hit. So I think whenever coach gave me like a minute or 2 blow just to reconnect myself, just re-engage into the game. And once I came in, I realized that, we have to bring the fight to them because they're a great team and they play physical. They had a great game plan, but we weren't touching the paint like you said. And early on, Caden bailed us out with a few threes that, I mean, it ended up bailing us out again at the end. But just being able to just be aggressive and take the fight to them, I think was, whenever I came back in the game, I was really wanting to do.
Coach talked at halftime, or post-game, I should say, about the unwavering just belief in this team. And it starts with leadership from top down. Where did you guys pull together during that game of stuff that we talked about on the radio? Seattle, you've been in close games like you had, and those experiences, did those help you out in that game yesterday?
Yeah, I truly believe that everything that has happened this year has been just the process to get to where we're at today. I mean, this is definitely the goal. You want to make it to the NCAA tournament, and all the battles that we faced, tough losses, Western Kentucky, UTEP, all those close games, I feel like that, we've learned from. And even if we wouldn't have had the outcome, you saw that this group was just resilient and had the belief, like you said, the whole game. Like, we weren't hitting shots, we weren't getting stops, but we gave our very best effort, and we had the belief that we could just do exceedingly more than we could imagine, and I think that's just what showed at the end.
How about the day off Thursday? How much did that help this team, you think?
I mean, it definitely helps. That's why the regular season's so tough. You want to fight for that top 2 seeds. So, Kennesaw came off of a just a great game 20 hours before they played us. So it's just things like that you really fight for in the regular season. And this conference is tough, 1 through 10. So it's a battle each and every day. And I think if those little edges is what matters in the conference tournament.
And then you got a lot of rest yesterday, a lot more here today. All right, round 3, Jacksonville State, 1 and 2 seeds going at it. That's what the media, the fans, what y'all want. You want to play the best teams. They want to play the best teams. What do you recall about the 2 previous matchups and what makes them a good opponent here tonight?
Yeah, they're super physical. They bring the fight to each and every opponent they play. They got a great coach. They got they have the player of the year and Pierre. So, we're going to be tested, and it's going to give us another chance to respond and see how we can just be resilient. For 40 minutes, it's not going to be a 20-minute blowout or anything like that. It's going to be 40 minutes of, the things that we do every day and how we can just try to get better today.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the time. Have fun here tonight, and go get them, okay?
Appreciate it, AY.
All right, Colin Porter with us, junior guard, Ashland, Kentucky. Liberty, Jacksonville State, battling for the Conference USA Championship. We'll have the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay coming up after this timeout from Van Wagner and Liberty Flames mobile app.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And back inside the Von Braun Center here in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. Our coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Championship game continues between number 1 seed Liberty and number 2 seed Jacksonville State. We are in a roof leak delay here at the Von Braun Center. There is action going on up above us. They literally are stretching a tarp, multiple tarps. And I'm probably going to take a video or a picture to show the fans of what's going on right now. The leak was noticed literally seconds before tip-off. Both teams were at the center jump circle. We had not heard the buzzer from TV yet. That was seconds away. And then Ray Harper, the head coach of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, noticed something right in front of the seat that he sits in to coach. Or I say sits in. Most coaches don't sit during games. But it was right in front of him on the sideline. And they decided to halt the game. Both teams have been in their locker rooms for going on now 40 minutes or so maybe. We've got a couple of updates. The first one we got was that both teams do not feel comfortable. Both coaches have said we're not going to play when there is a leak on the floor. And at the end of the day, it is a conference decision on what to do. And the conference is led by Judy McLeod. And so they said an undetermined amount of time to fix the leak. And then we started getting updates from administration. We had a 45-minute countdown and then a 30-minute countdown. And we're underneath that 30-minute window right now of being able to play. Now, the joke is now they got these tarps out. How long can they play before the tarps take on too much rain and then it really just dumps on the floor? I don't have that answer. Hopefully the facility folks who are working feverishly right now to stretch these tarps out and remedy this situation the best we can so we can have basketball here today. We've got a number of fans tuning in on our live video stream of our radio broadcast on our Liberty Flames Facebook page. And Michael's tuning in. Linda is cheering on from Lynchburg. Noah says, go Flames. And we're referencing the Liberty East Carolina football game in Lynchburg in September of last year. Liberty would win that game after a lengthy rain delay. The game ended in between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. And so some of the fans are reminiscing about that. KC tunes in. It's time to get the Flex Seal, that infomercial you see from that material. And I'm not sure who touts that on the TV, but it's a real thing. And Herb is tuning in from Philly, and Michael is in California tuning in. So we appreciate those fans sending us a post of where they're tuning in from. Again, we are in a delay of the roof leak here. The crews are still they're literally pulling tarps and taping them up and tying them up. It's like it's a campfire, and they're putting up some sort of tarp in between trees to block away any rain, and that's literally what's happening right now in this facility. Regardless of how old it is, it was finished in 1975, so we're going on 49 years. But plenty of renovations have been done between then and now, and I don't think anybody expected a roof leak despite how much rain we have had. And we are awaiting some updates from the public address announcer maybe. They've given a couple of them. So what we're going to do now, that's where we are as we anticipate at some point playing tonight, we hope, between top seed Liberty, number 2 seed Jacksonville State, in the Conference USA Basketball Championship in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. If you missed the pregame interview with head coach Richie McKay, we have got that rewound in the studio. And here's my update earlier today from the team hotel with Liberty head coach Richie McKay.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of the Conference USA Championship. Top seed Liberty, number 2 seed Jacksonville State tonight in Huntsville, Alabama. Coach, where do you want to start with that game yesterday and how you guys were able to climb to that mountaintop and pull it out over the Owls?
I just think our group and their belief, their character, we just outlasted the small incisions that you might think could make your team leak. And I just think guys did all the little things that, and then Cade Matheny was special, but all the little things that lead to winning. But it's hard this time of year. I've said from day one, this league is way better than people give it credit for our guys to have done what they've done. Just getting to the championship game, Alan, is it's a feat in itself. So I want to make sure we stay away from outcome-based identity, and I'm proud of them for the way they represent us and the complete effort that they had, the resiliency and the perseverance they displayed against Kennesaw. And I think it's a small deposit into tonight's game and beyond. Yet it may not mean we'll win them all, but certainly I think we do have a belief.
One more thing about yesterday, Coach, getting paint touches and getting able to go up and down the baseline to set up some three-point shots. How important was that? You weren't really able to do it early in the game, but second half things opened up offensively. How did those things happen?
Yeah, it's part of our offense, but when you're taking it out because the other team scores on you, you can't get cross-matched in transition, and you're playing against a set defense every possession. Everyone talked about the 1-3-1, and they had that in their back pocket, and when I think they played 3 or 4 possessions of that, and we got a great shot every time. So our guys, they're learners, and we think failure isn't failure like the world sees it. Failure is learning, and if you can take away something from maybe something that you need to do better in order to grow and be a better version of yourself, this group owns that. We're not perfect by any stretch, but they certainly are pursuing.
All right, let's focus in on our Alcova Mortgage keys to the game. Before we talk about the Gamecocks, Coach, just keeping this day normal. You play at 7:30 local. Does it seem like a normal day here, like a typical Saturday would in league play?
It's a little different just because of the impending weather. We've had to be on standby just in case there's severe weather, and pray for all those around the country that have been exposed to it. But again, when you have a conference tournament, and we didn't shoot today because of the weather again, and trying to let our guys recover and get some lactic acid back in their legs. But I just think our group is excited to play. They're excited to wear Liberty jerseys, and Jack State is a worthy opponent. AYU know it. Keys of the game, well, Deron Pierre will be one of them. We've done a pretty good job on him in the games past, but they're also super physical. So rebounding the ball, taking care of it, that's important. And then we got to find a way to make sure we stay in our identity. Like this, our group's superpower is our collective intelligence and sacrifice. So hopefully we'll go 1-0 today and see if we can't stay in that lane.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Pre-game interview we taped earlier today at the team hotel in preparation for tonight's Conference USA basketball championship. We're still in a roof leak delay here at the Von Braun Center in downtown Huntsville. I'm getting ready to post out a video I just took of the tarp situation on the ceiling of this building. There was more commotion up there than there is now. They've taken the towels off the floor, which is a good sign. Ray Harper, the head coach of Jacksonville State, has emerged once again from their locker room. And there is a group of individuals, Conference USA officials, facility officials, somebody that looks important with a cowboy hat on and a great beard. He's on his phone right near the leakage spot with his cowboy boots on. Have no idea who he is, but he looks really important because he's on his phone and he's there. And people are still looking up at the roof to see, is it leaking? You know, we were told a countdown of 45 minutes, probably 35 minutes ago, and then a 30-minute countdown. And now the officials have vacated that area where the leak is, right near the Jacksonville State bench. I haven't seen much commotion or movement from the Liberty locker room to our left, but the towels are now up. There is a facility worker with a squeegee mop going up and down the floor here. Just talked to Liberty President Donnie Costin. He has been with us all week. He even got to cut down some of the net for the women's championship. They won earlier over Middle Tennessee, 53-48. And he stopped by to check on us to see how we're doing and showed me the net that he got to cut down. He was really proud to do that. And Ian McCall, Liberty Athletics Director, did as well. I got Jamie Hall a championship hat, the radio voice of the women's basketball team, who's celebrating his birthday today. And we're just kind of filling time here as now the Jacksonville State cheerleaders are starting to make a tunnel to our right. That would indicate to me we might be getting closer to basketball here. And I'm going to guess the first player that slips on that area near that bench, they're probably going to put a halt to whatever game gets started here. But let's see here. We'll kind of stall for just a minute. Now the cheerleaders are walking away from the tunnel they made over by the Jacksonville State locker room. The Conference USA officials that left the area where the leakage was. Okay, and we just got the update. It's like the All-Valley karate tournament from Karate Kid, where Daniel LaRusso was back in the locker room getting helped out by Mr. Miyagi, and then Allie, his girlfriend, came out to the PA announcer and said, Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. That's what just happened here. All right, 10 minutes, 10-minute mark, and we're going to have basketball here in Huntsville, Alabama. Top seed Liberty, number 2 seed at Jacksonville State. The Gamecocks are coming out of their locker room, and Liberty hyping itself up in the tunnel to our left, and they're coming on the floor as well. We'll take another timeout here from Huntsville. We'll have more pregame coverage. Expanded roof leak delay theater here. And now it's getting real. Just nobody slip. For the love of this game, please don't slip and fall before the tip-off. We'll take a timeout. Basketball is on the horizon here in the Rocket City. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Men's basketball championship. We have had about an hour delay due to a roof leak. The roof leak, not a roof leak, the roof leak here. And both teams are out for a 10-minute warm-up, about 8 minutes on the clock now. We're going to head back to our Lynchburg studio. Plenty of other action to update you on with the games that are in progress. Once again, here's Jason Prill.
Thanks, Alan. Welcome back inside the studio as we are in a roof delay down in Huntsville, Alabama. Time for a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Shockingly, only 3 other games going on right now as they are all championship finals, though. So a lot to get to here with 2.5 left to go in the MAAC championship. Right now it's Mount St. Mary's. They lead Iona 55-47. You might remember Iona's head coach made a little bit of a run with a school called Farley Dickinson a few years ago. Tobin Anderson, he's trying to lead Iona back to the NCAA tournament. As Iona, they've had some pretty big name head coaches in recent years. Rick Pitino was there, now Tobin Anderson. So a lot riding on the line, but 2.5 left. They are down by 8 in the MAAC. Under 30 seconds left to go in the MAC. It's all knotted up between Miami of Ohio and Akron. Akron, the Zips, the 1 seed. Miami, the Redhawks, the 2 seed. Miami has led pretty much the entire way. Akron has stormed back in comeback fashion. They trailed by 12 at the half. It is knotted up at 74 with maybe a max of 2 possessions left, 1 for either team. We'll keep you updated on that as this update continues. And at the ACC tournament, the halftime score in the championship game there, number 1 Duke, missing their star player today with the ankle injury. They trail number 13 Louisville 38-33. Duke 19-1 in the ACC. Louisville 18-2 in the Atlantic Coast Conference. So still 20 more minutes to go in that one as a lot riding on the line down in Charlotte, North Carolina. Still tied. Actually, Akron just took the lead at the buzzer. over Miami of Ohio. The Zips are going dancing. They climb all the way back from 12 down at the half and win it with 2 seconds to spare. A game-winning layup from Nate Johnson. Akron goes dancing as that game just goes final in the MAC. We're going to step aside. We are minutes away from the end of our delay, so when we come back, we will have tip-off from Huntsville. Don't go anywhere. Men's basketball, Liberty, Jacksonville State for the Conference USA crown and a right to the NCAA tournament on store right after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And back inside the Von Braun Center, Probst Arena, downtown Huntsville, Alabama. Top seed Liberty and number 2 seed Jacksonville State squaring off in the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Championship. Liberty gunning for its 7th conference title. And first since 2021, Liberty won the regular season championship at 13-5. While the Jacksonville State Gamecocks finished 12-6. They split their meetings earlier with each team winning on their home floor. Kind of a recap of both of those games. On February 1st, Liberty lost by 11 at Jacksonville State. Gamecocks outshot Liberty 49% to 41, although Liberty hit 10 threes in that game. They were only 3 of 7 at the foul line, while the Gamecocks went to the line 14 times and hit 13 of those. Liberty had 2 11-point leads in the game, but it was a tale of 2 halves. Liberty shot 47% in the first half, only 34% in the second. And then fast forward 26 days, February 27th, that was when Liberty and Jacksonville State played in Lynchburg in a battle for first place on a Thursday night. Liberty led 31-16 at halftime and led by 21 with 16 minutes left and by 13 with 4:44 left. That's when Jacksonville State cut the lead to 3 with only 24 seconds left. Javon Moffmer was fouled, hit 1 of 2 free throws to make it a 4-point lead with 10 seconds to play, and Liberty would win 59-55. In that game, Liberty held the Gamecocks to just 37% shooting. All right, both teams are going to their respective benches. Once again, we'll let you listen to the Liberty Flames and their bench contributors and starting lineup.
Time now for the Liberty Flames ready to contribute off the bench.
Curtis Blair, redshirt freshman, shooting guard, Richmond, Virginia.
Brett Decker, freshman, point guard, Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Will Gibson, freshman, forward, Louisville, Kentucky.
Gabriel McKay, grad senior, guard, Lynchburg, Virginia.
Taylor Peter, redshirt senior, wing, Russellville, Arkansas.
Jerry Shire Jr., redshirt sophomore, shooting guard, Dallas, Texas. Bryson Spell, redshirt junior, small forward, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Xander Yates, senior, forward, Memphis, Tennessee. KU, redshirt freshman, center, Guangdong, Zhuhai.
And here is today's Liberty Flames starting 5.
Owen Aquino, junior, power forward, Madrid, Spain. Zach Cleveland, junior, forward, Bloomington, Illinois.
Javon Maltmer, forward, redshirt senior, Chillicothe, Ohio.
Caden Matheny, redshirt senior, guard, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Colin Porter, junior, guard, Ashland, Kentucky.
And that's the Liberty players as we get ready to crank this one up. After the 1 hour roof leak delay. Liberty is in their brand new gray uniforms as the top seed, and Jacksonville State in their black as the 2 seed. The right to hear their name called on Selection Sunday tomorrow. It is time to tip this one off. Thanks for staying with us, folks. Owen Aquino for Liberty. Mason Nicholson for Jack State. There's the whistle. And the 2025 Conference USA Championship is underway. Tap controlled by Liberty. They'll move to our right in the first half, averaging 77 points a game, second in the league. Gamecocks giving up 68, and that is the third best in conference play. Flames to our right, opening possession of the game. Caden Matheny's got it. Dribbling to the right corner with 7. Caden off a screen with 5. Bounces Aquino right baseline to Matheny. Deep heave at the horn. It's no good. And rebound taken, Jack State. The Gamecocks averaging 74 points a game, 6th in Conference USA. The Flames' best defensive team at 63 a game. That's 10th in the country. No score in the Conference USA Championship. Here's a drive by House, foul line cut off. Now to Cotton left wing. Cotton spins in the paint, gets around Matheny and scores from in front. Corey Cotton makes it 2-0 Jacksonville State. Both teams split their games earlier. Here's Aquino, right of the paint, 19 to shoot. 2-0 Jack State. After the hour roof leak delayed us here. Pass to midcourt for Porter with 10 seconds. Collin, top of the key around Cotton to the rim. Layup, no good. Fight for the ball, taking Jack State in their black. Pregame hands off to Jaron Pierre Jr., picked up by Javon Maltmer. Left wing 3 by Pierre. Brick, no good. Tap to the sideline, taking Liberty. Flames down 2-0 here. 90 seconds gone. Backdoor Matheny, layup, reverse. He was way out of control there, and it's off the glass. That was a tough layup attempt. It's back to Jack State. 2-0 Gamecocks. Porter guarding House, and what do we got? An offensive foul on the Gamecocks. Jaron Pierre Jr., their best player, is first. And the first on Jacksonville State. Liberty head coach Richie McKay wanted his team to play very physical, but to the whistle, not over the whistle, but you got to play tough against this Gamecock team. Liberty certainly did that in their second matchup, winning by 4 in late February. Liberty down 2-0. Cleveland to the paint, spins, had it stripped away, taken by the Gamecocks. Turnover back to Jacksonville State. That is the first turnover for Liberty. Here's Pierre Jr. attacking, hanging, scoring off the window. Tough basket in the paint. First foul on Liberty. Going to be on Owen Aquino as first. Jaron Pierre Jr. averaging 22 points a game. Conference USA Player of the Year, and a lot of NBA scouts have been through the venues in Conference USA to watch him play. Number 5 in black. 3-point play, free throw is up and good for Pierre, who's got 3, and a 5-0 lead for Jacksonville State. 17:34 left in this first half from Huntsville, Alabama. Colin Porter off his screen, dribbling right wing, pushes right corner. Talon Peters, 6th man of the year off the bench for the Flames. Here's Porter left wing. Overhead pass to Peter, turns the corner, down the paint, hangs, shoots, layup, left-handed, spins around the cup and falls in. Talon Peter, high wire act, puts Liberty on the board. 5-2 Jacksonville State. Number 2, Kelron House. Left wing pass to Pierre, touch pass, back to House, left arc. Guarded arm's length by Caden Matheny. Both all-conference guards. Backdoor cut, knocked away by the left paw of Zach Cleveland, out of bounds by the Liberty cheerleaders to our left. 5-2 Jacksonville State. They just showed that driving layup by Talon Peter. He can elevate with the best. Jacksonville State inbounds Pierre, top of the key. Picked up by Aquino, left wing to Brigham with his light green Adidas shoes on. Top of the key jumper. House for 3 is good. Kelron House, Conference USA All-Freshman, is 15th three. 8-2 Jacksonville State. As they are 3 of 4 from the field. Liberty just 1 of 5. Layup by Colin Porter on the right block is good as he got an escort from Owen Aquino. Liberty pulls within 4, 8-4. 16:21 left in the first half. This game delayed an hour because the roof was leaking. House, right corner for Cotton. He goes in line, into Brigham. Physical play, left block, shoots over Cleveland, no good. Tapped out of bounds by whom? Oh, it's going to be off of Liberty, says one of our officials across the way by the Flames bench. 16:04 left to go first half. Jacksonville State 8 and Liberty 4. Gamecocks 3 of 5 for the field. Liberty 2 of 6. Ball inbounded Pierre against Porter. Spins him right baseline. Shoots window. Missed it. And ball fought for, going out of bounds off of Mason Nicholson, who tumbles his 290-pound frame to the floor. Trying to collar that one, but it's going to be off of his big left paw, and it'll go back to Liberty when we come back. 15:56 left first half from downtown Huntsville, Alabama. This is the Conference USA Basketball Championship. Jacksonville State 8, Liberty 4. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Our broadcast of Liberty Basketball is presented in part by Brindley Commons, a new gated luxury condo development in Lynchburg near Liberty University. It's a great opportunity for those seeking a flexible investment in a convenient location, offering both short and long-term rental potential with condos starting at 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. The gated environment adds a level of security, and the location makes it an appealing option for both residents and investors. Visit BrindleyCommons.com for more information. That's BRENLEIGH Commons.com. 8-4, Jacksonville State leading Liberty. And their gray uniforms, the Flames are. Jacksonville State in their black. Liberty and Jack State both with 6 field goal attempts. Jacksonville State 3 of 6, Liberty 2 of 6. Rebounding battle won by Jack State right now, 5-2. And 1 turnover for Jacksonville State and none for Liberty. Liberty ball to our right, down by 4. Owen Aquino right wing. And the foul line goes around Nicholson and dribbled it off his right foot. Shoe check for Liberty. Light blue Nikes for Caden Matheny, Zach Cleveland, Colin Porter. Talon Peter has a kind of a mix between pink and red Nike, while Owen Aquino has some Kevin Durant's very bright yellow and royal blue. Feed inside Nicholson and a dunk. So he hangs on the rim and stuffed that one in. 10-4, Jack State. Colin Porter, backdoor Aquino to the rim. Layup, he missed it. Rebound, Jack State. Those are ones Owen usually hits. Pierre, right wing three, short, no good. Fight for the ball, taking Jack State at the foul line. Right corner pass to Corey Cotton against Caden Matheny. Caden will not let him go inline. Cotton will just back him in. Throws up top to Pierre. Guarded by Peter. Drives around Peter to the rim. Layup good. Nobody cut off the drive from Pierre. He's got 5. The Gamecocks have a 12-4 lead here early. Same situation Liberty was in early yesterday in the comeback win over Kennesaw State. Caden Matheny with the ball. Matheny is 0 for 2 from the field. Caden being guarded out front heavily by Cotton. Gives it up to Porter with 7 seconds on the clock and hit it from downtown. Top of the key 3 for Colin. He's got 5 and Liberty gets within 5, 12-7. That one was deep. 14-12 to play first half. Liberty down by 5 in the Conference USA Championship. Kelron House, the Louisville freshman, dribbles right elbow, jumper over Porter, swish. Elevated and sink it. 14-7, Jack State. They are 6 of 10 from the field. Colin Porter dribbling to the right baseline, right by the Jacksonville State band. A left corner pass to Peter. He drains the 3 by the Jack State bench and hushes the Gamecocks for the time being. 14-10, Jacksonville State here at the Von Braun Center. After an hour roof leak delay, we are underway. 13:28 to play in the first half. Pierre going inline, shot off the window, no good. Aquino yanks it down for Liberty. Up the floor for Peter, behind the back. Peter goes up and lost it off his back. Turnover to Jack State. That's the second turnover for Liberty. 13-11 left in the first half. Jack State 14, Liberty 10. House on the dribble against Peter. To the paint, left block. Stops, spins, throws it up high to Cotton. Cotton will dribble Matheny to the foul line. Leaves it up for House again. And what do we got? Whistle on Talon Peter. The first on this redshirt senior from Russellville, Arkansas. Subs in for both teams. Xander Yates in for Liberty. 6'8 redshirt junior, Germantown, Tennessee. Transfer from Creighton. 6 points, career high 6 rebounds yesterday. And Zach Cleveland checks back in as Matheny will sit. And Owen Aquino gets a breather. 14-10 Jack State by 4, 12:51 left. And the half, Pierre being guarded heavily by Moffmer. Left wing pass to House, picked up by Porter. House will dribble foul line, elevates again. Jump shot no good. Peter the rebound for Liberty, number 2 in gray. Front court to our right with a left-handed dribble. Pushes it to Porter, top of the key. Collins slides over to his right with the dribble, now back to the top of the key. Lobs it down low, Cleveland catches on the block. Layup attempt over. The 7-footer Yaroslav Niagu is no good. And the rebound to Jack State. Gamecocks lead by 4, 12-16 left first half. Pierre at midcourt, dribbling through the legs. Flames will hedge out on him as Moffmer picks him up at the top. Now to Jao Ituka. Ball fake, will drive, pull up foul line jumper. Back rim no good. Cleveland yanks it down for Liberty. Eyes up the floor for number 25. Front court pushes right wing Yates. One dribble for Xander, handoff to Moffmer. Javon guarded there by Michael Hogue. Now to Porter up top, down the paint. Reverse layup, good left to right for Colin Porter as he took Kelron House right to the rack. Porter was 7 early. Liberty gets within 2 at 14-12. Flames have not led in this game. And they did not yesterday until under 4 minutes to play in the game. Hogue up top, dribbling left wing, picks it up, needs help, guarded by Cleveland. He's in duress now. Where's the count? And now a throwaway by House. Here comes the Flames up the floor. Moffmer layup. Good! And we're tied at 14. Colin Porter with the feed, and Moffmer off the right block, his first bucket. Liberty taking the turnover into points. 7-0 run for the Flames here after trailing early. In the paint, right block, House against Porter. Step back jumper, 4 feet. Good for Kelron House. The all-freshman guard gives Jack State the lead back. Biggest lead for Jacksonville State has been 8. Colin Porter, hesitation dribble, gives it up for Cleveland at the foul line. Dribbles around Niangu, the 7-footer, and scores off the block. Nice move for Zach Cleveland on the pirouette. Something that he should just trademark. 16-16, 10-20 left in the first half. Conference USA Championship in Huntsville. Pierre Jr., the Conference Player of the Year, sizes up Moffmer. Left wing pass to House. Guarded in his back pocket by Colin Porter. Oh, mano-a-mano. Top of the key to Pierre. Picked up on a hedge now by Yates. The switch to Moffmer. Foul line jumper. Pierre is good over Javon Moffmer. The Conference Player of the Year books that one, and it's 18-16 Jack State. 7 for Pierre Jr. Now Porter down low for Cleveland. Easy layup. Junior to junior. Ties the game up at 18. Flames offense is starting to get in rhythm now. They've hit their last 4. 9:36 to play first half. And the Conference USA Championship from Huntsville, Alabama. Pierre Jr. has 7. Left wing pass for Hogue. Turns the corner, kicked it off his foot. Picked up in the right corner by Ituka for Jack State. 9 to shoot. Ituka driving to the paint. Shot blocked away by Cleveland. Taken by the Flames. Moffmer. Here comes Javon. Hip high dribble front court. Crossover to the left block. Layup is good with the left hand for Javon. And Liberty leads it for the first time, 20-18. Coast to coast for the redshirt senior from Chillicothe, Ohio, as he guards Pierre Jr. right in front of our location. Right-handed dribble to the top of the key, and a hedge foul by Xander Yates. That will stop the momentum for the time being. The first foul is on Xander Yates. That is number 3 on Liberty, but we take a break here and tell you the score. Liberty 20, Jacksonville State 18. 8:54 to play first half. This is the Conference USA Basketball Championship from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Our broadcast of Liberty Basketball brought to you on the radio tonight by our good friends at Haley's Appliance, sponsoring our May 3s this year. Liberty comes into this ball game second in the league, shooting 39% from three-point range. That is 11th in the country. And Liberty in this 4-game winning streak, Liberty shooting over 46% from three-point range. In their last 3 games, they've hit 42 threes. Our threes brought to you by Haley's Appliance. Haley's will be on the move from their Fort Avenue location down to Atlanta Avenue, down on Wards Road. They helped My wife went out with a brand new dryer a couple of weeks ago. From start to finish, phenomenal service. Haley's Appliance in Lynchburg. Liberty down 10-2 early. Took its first lead at the 9-11 mark on a Javon Moffmer driving layup. Biggest deficit Liberty has been through here was at 12-4. Jack State's the ball out of the timeout. Left wing three by Pierre, no good. Whistle and a foul going the other way. Jack State with an elbow. It's going to be on Marcellus Brigham, his first. And that is the second. So 2 starters with 1 foul for Jacksonville State. Liberty gunning for their 7th conference championship, while Jacksonville State trying for its 3rd. And now both coaches are talking to a couple of the officials across the court. 20-18, Liberty by 2. Flames have hit their last 5 shots. They hit 12 shots in a row at one point in their quarterfinal win on Wednesday. Up the floor, Zach Cleveland. Right corner, Xander Yates. Dribbling to the right wing, pauses it, skips it left wing Matheny to the corner, far side to Peter. Taylor, number 2 in gray, dribbles out deep left, 16 to shoot, now to Moffmer up top, left wing Peter, deep 3 from 28 feet. Boom! Taylor Peter, his second 3, he's got 8. Liberty leads by 5. 23-18. Liberty has hit their last 6 shots. Right wing, Cotton, harassed by Matheny. Now a throwaway. Peter's got it one-on-one. He's pushed by Corey Cotton. And a foul on Corey Cotton. That was going to save a highlight reel. That's the 3rd foul on Kennesaw State. 23-18 Liberty. We'll see if they have it on the floor, and they will, so no free throws for Taylor Peter, who just stripped the net last possession. Moffmer will inbound it right in front of the Jack State band. And now guys collide, and they're going to go and check the monitor on Xander Yates and Kelron House, who got tangled up, and they both tumbled down to the maple at the top of the key. And immediately actually they called a foul on Kelron House, his first. And we have a media timeout with 8:03 left in the first half. Liberty 23, Jack State 18. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Lynchburg Nissan is jumping into March Madness with full court press savings. Right now, save $6,100 off MSRP. Lock in rates as low as 2.39%. And get up to 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. And because we believe in driving with confidence, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't miss these slam dunk deals. Visit Lynchburg Nissan today or shop online anytime at lynchburgnissan.com. Home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
23-18, Liberty basketball out in front with 8:02 left to play in the first half. Our broadcast of Liberty basketball is presented in part by Who's Hot, brought to you by Foster Fuels. Yesterday, Caden Matheny was out of this world. 24 points, 16 in the second half, tied his season high with 7 threes. And at one point, during a 19-5 run, he hit 5 threes in a row as Liberty erased a 14-point first-half deficit in winning by 2, 81-79. Advancing to today's conference tournament championship for the 11th time. Liberty 6-4 in finals games. Their last one coming in 2023. And there's a common foul on Kelron House as he and Liberty's Xander Yates collided at the top of the key. It'll be his first. So 4 of the 5 starters with 1 foul apiece, while Liberty has 3 team fouls. Xander Yates, Owen Aquino, and Talon Peter. Just have that sense that Liberty's offense is really starting to sync up a little bit here. It usually takes some time, especially in these championship games. You never know how it's going to be officiated, but it's been a fairly clean game. 5 combined turnovers. Liberty will inbound it in their gray uniforms. To our right, Moffmer gets it in right in front of him to Yates. Back to Moffmer. Up top now to Matheny. Runs the offense around the screen for 3. Bottoms! Caden Matheny hits the 3. His 95th. It's a career high in a single season. Liberty leading 26-18. 7:43 left to play in the first half. Liberty has erased the 8-point lead, is on a 10-0 run. Pull-up jumper, short, it might have been tipped. Rebound taken Liberty. Javon Moffmer through a crowd front court. Now to a trailing Matheny. Left wing Peter to the corner. Yates 3. Got it! Xander Yates! Timeout, Jack State! 29-18 Liberty. The run 13-0. And this is exactly the type of feeling that the Liberty women's team had earlier when they beat Middle Tennessee 53-48. The Liberty women's team is on their way back home. They just got to the airport. Jamie Hall just texted me, the radio voice of the Lady Flames. There's a video he took from the charter bus on the way to the airport of the Lady Flames celebrating. And it's on his social media channel. And I'm not sure if they got Krispy Kreme donuts or not. But that's typically what they do after big wins. And not even sure if there is one here in Huntsville. But Liberty has turned around the 8-point deficit now into an 11-point lead. It's a 13-0 run. The last 2:24, Nicholson inside, got a feed, shot blocked by Aquino. I heard the ball slap, and they're going to call a foul. And free throws coming up for Mason Nicholson. They're going to whistle Xander Yates on the foul, his second. That's the 4th on the Flames. And Mason Nicholson, 6'10", 280-pound center. Right-handed free throw is up and good. That ends the Liberty 13-0 run. Liberty's hit their last 8 shots, by the way. 3 for Nicholson. He also has a thunderous dunk earlier in the game. Liberty by 10. Next free throw, back rim, high above it, and pulled down by Liberty's Zach Cleveland. Liberty's 5 of 6 from three-point range, and they have hit their last 8 shots. Matheny in the paint at the foul line. He was pulled down by his left arm as he tried to dribble into the paint. It's on Corey Cotton. That's his second, and the 5th on the Gamecocks. So Cotton will leave, and Michael Hogue, senior transfer from St. Peter's, will come in with his dark red headband on, wearing number 6. Liberty leading by 10. High pass out high to Aquino. He'll pitch it left sideline to Matheny. Caden will dribble hip high to the top of the key. Spins, backs up, three-pointer. Good! Caden Matheny put the Gamecocks in the spin cycle and nailed his second three. Liberty 9 of his last 9, leads it by 13. 32-19. Nicholson inside, spins around Aquino. Shot, no good. Rebound, Liberty. Colin Porter lobs it left sideline to Matheny. Caden dribbles, crossover, pull up, left wing three. Air ball, out of bounds. And Liberty will give the ball back to Jack State. Caden, a little bit too much air on that three. 32-19 Liberty, 6:27 left in the first half. Kelron House, guarded by Porter on the right wing in front of head coach Richie McKay. Passes up top to Pierre Jr. He'll go in line, cut off by the Flames. Now to Hogue at the foul line. He'll take it down the paint and score. Michael Hogue's first basket as he averages 9. 32-21 Liberty, 6:06 left in the first half. Zach Cleveland top of the key. Left wing Matheny. He'll take it to the top of the key. Back to Cleveland left wing. Zach hands off to Moffmer. Javon to the left elbow. Back up to Cleveland. The junior from Bloomington, Illinois. Dribbles against Hogue at the foul line with 6. To the right block with 5. Spinning. Fadeaway jumper. Air ball. Rebound Jack State. 5:40 left in the first half. Liberty by 11. Conference USA Championship in Huntsville, Alabama. Jump pass left wing. Pierre Jr. 3 is on the way. Swish. Pierre Jr. with 10. Despite that missed shot by Javon Moffmer, the Flames have still hit 9 of their last 11 shots. 32-24, Liberty by 8. Aquino, top of the key to Cleveland. Looks inside, the feed to Moffmer. Double team, goes up, blocked away by Nicholson as he takes it away from number 32, Javon Moffmer. Gamecocks moving right to left as we view it here to the left of midcourt at the Von Braun Center in downtown Huntsville. 32-24 Liberty. At midcourt, Kelron House dribbling right wing, guarded by Colin Porter. 4:53 left in the half. Now to Pierre Jr. left wing, guarded by Moffmer. Bounce pass in left block to Nicholson, back to the basket. Spins, hooks, and it's no good. Halfway down and spit out. Rebound Liberty. Flames lead by 8, 4:36 to play in the half. Colin Porter being chased to the top of the key. Rubs off a screen, right elbow, bounces left block to Aquino. He'll kick it left corner, Matheny. Back into Aquino. On the block with 15, out of Moffmer left wing 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound taken, Jacksonville State. Flames have gone cold. They've missed their last 3 shots after hitting 9 in a row. 4:11 left in the half. Liberty leads by 8. Kelron House, number 2 in black, dribbles off a screen to the right sideline at midcourt. Now walks the dribble to the right wing. Gets the ball to Brigham, right corner. The senior from Memphis. Top of the key to Hogue for 3. Got it! Michael Hogue, a 15% three-point shooter. Pulling the Gamecocks within 5 at 32-27. 3:45 to play in the first half of the Conference USA Championship. Left elbow, Zach Cleveland. Right elbow to Aquino. Aquino turns up, faces the hoop with 10. Hands off to Moffmer. Javon foul line with 8. Moffmer to the left elbow with 5. Left corner to Matheny. He's trapped with 3. With 2, with 1. Hoisted it up. Good! At the horn. Timeout, Coach McKay. 3:17 left in the half. Matheny in desperation, the heave. And it's in. He's got 9. We go to immediate timeout in the Conference USA Championship game in Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty 35, Jacksonville State 27. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate, or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
3:17 left to play in the first half here from Huntsville, Alabama. Appreciate everybody tuning in on our broadcast of Liberty Basketball. Tonight's radio broadcast is brought to you on the radio in part by Century Exteriors, sponsoring our points in the paint each ball game. And right now, Liberty with 14 of their 35 points in the paint. Those are brought to you by Century Exteriors. Liberty at one point hit 9 shots in a row. Very reminiscent of their second half against UTEP back on Wednesday when they opened up this tournament with a 21-point win over the Miners. They hit 12 shots in a row at one point. Liberty 7 of 10 from three-point range, including Caden Matheny, who tied his single game high of 7 yesterday in the 2-point win over Kennesaw State. Matheny is 3 of 5 from three-point range and just hit one right in front of Ray Harper, the head coach of Jack State, who is now shaking and scratching the back of his neck, trying to figure out how to solve this Liberty onslaught, pardon me. 35-27. Liberty down 8 at one point. Largest lead for Liberty has been 13. Jack State the ball. To our left, Michael Hogue against Cleveland under the basket, and Talon Peter came to knock it from behind of Michael Hogue with 10 seconds on the possession. 2:57 to play in the first half, and a game that was delayed an hour because the roof was leaking right at tip-off. Can't make it up. Ball inbounded to Pierre Jr. on the right baseline, dribbles out of it against Colin Porter, muscles him down to the paint. Little up and under move off the window. Jerron Pierre Jr. has 12. 35-29, Liberty by 6. 2:41 to play first half. Colin Porter top of the key. Bounce pass left wing to Cleveland, his junior classmate. Back to Porter at midcourt. Colin dribbles right wing through the legs to the top of the key. Now left elbow. Xander Yates is checked back in. Colin in trouble. Gets it to Matheny up top with 7. Down the paint against Pierre Jr. Takes the conference player of the year to the rack. Caden Matheny with 11. And Liberty leads 37-29. Liberty in their gray. Jack State in their black. Kelron House, number 2 in black. Passes left wing to Pierre. Pierre, the Conference USA Player of the Year against Yates. Pulls up, top of the key jumper. Good. Man alive. He has some sort of talent. 14 for Pierre Jr., averaging 22, 37-31, nearing 90 seconds and a half. Down low, Cleveland. Oh, it goes up, gets contact with the 7-footer Niagu. They knock Cleveland down, no call. Here comes Jack State the other way. Chance to get this deficit from 6. There's a pass inside to Hogue. It's no good, off the rim, and a rebound Liberty. Last couple of possessions have been real physical for both teams. Colin Porter, right elbow, up top Yates. Inside look, and a kick ball. Oh, the Flames were bailed out on the kick. That ball was headed right into the hands of Kelron House under the Liberty basket, but it was kicked by the Gamecocks. Ray Harper claims it was not kicked, but it's going to stay with Liberty. 1:16 to play in the half. Caden Matheny will leave. Javon Moffmer will come back in. Colin Porter will inbound it right by his own basket. Does so, right block, Cleveland. A lot of time on the shot clock. Back to Porter, left corner. Dribbles up the sideline, guarded by Pierre. 13 seconds on the possession. Cleveland top of the key with it now. Back to the basket. Now turns to the hoop. On the left elbow. 6 seconds up top. Yates for three. Front rim and no good. Rebound taken Jack State. 58 seconds left in the half. Liberty 37, Jack State 31. Pierre Jr. attacking the rim. Fouled on the way up. Trying to dunk it and could not get to the rim, but does get the foul on Liberty. It's on Zach Cleveland his first. So Teron Pierre Jr., who is keeping Jacksonville State in this game. He has 14 points. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. That is the highest point total he has scored against Liberty this year. They have kept him in check. Pierre Jr. free throw is good. 15 for the redshirt senior from New Orleans. And Liberty, after leading by 13, now only leads by 5. Thanks in large part to Jacksonville State. They've hit 5 of their last 7 shots. Next free throw for the Conference USA Player of the Year, swished it. 16 for Pierre Jr. 37-33 Liberty. 20 seconds separate the clocks. 43 in the half, 23 on the possession. Colin Porter outside the paint right. Now to Moffmer right baseline. Javon dribbling against House into the paint, leaves it for Aquino, left block with 10 to shoot. Aquino lobs it out high to Matheny at midcourt with 5. Caden with 4 to the paint, foul line with 2, has to put it up. It's an air ball. And with 20 seconds left in the half, Jack State can play for the final possession with Liberty up by 4. .3 seconds remain. Shot clock is off in the first half of the Conference USA Championship. Top seed Liberty, 2 seed Jack State. Liberty 37, Jack State 33 with the ball. Teron Pierre Jr., the Conference Player of the Year with 10 dribbles inside the Conference USA Championship logo at midcourt with 5. Now to the top of the key on the dribble with 4. Step back 3 at the horn. Back rim no good. And we go to halftime with Liberty up by 4, 37 to 33. Liberty shoots 54% in the first half. Hits 7 threes. Caden Matheny leading the Flames with 11. Jack State shoots 48%. They're led in scoring by a game high 16 for Teron Pierre Jr. We've got halftime in Huntsville, 37-33 Liberty. And the Conference USA Championship game at the Von Braun Center. Our Carl Miller Realty halftime show with Jason Prill is coming your way next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training Champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
20 minutes are in the book. Take a breather and grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola as we enter the Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. First half analysis and the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair statistics are coming your way. But first, here's a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
High pass out high to Aquino. He'll pitch it left sideline to Matheny. Caden will dribble hip high to the top of the key. Spins, backs up, three-pointer. Good! Caden Matheny put the Gamecocks in the spin cycle and nailed his second three. Liberty 9 of his last 9, leads it by 13.
That was a part of a 9-for-9 stretch as Liberty holds the slim halftime advantage, 37-33 in the Conference USA Championship. Jason Prill here with you at the half. If you're tuning in just now to see who won, well, you're a little bit early. It's only halftime. We had an hour delay before the game courtesy of a roof leak. And now we are still 20 minutes away from determining a crown. As Liberty holds the 4-point lead at the half, we still have plenty more basketball yet to come. Time now for a quick check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. As we start first with the Lady Flames, they played earlier today against Middle Tennessee, their arch rival in Conference USA.
Turns to Hess. Hess with 10 seconds on the clock, dribbles to the far wing and finds Aya Stoddard. She's looking post for nothing there. Back to Hess. Hess takes a long three. Got it! Emma Hess from 30! And the Flames lead by 6! Wow! Talk about a senior living up to the moment.
It was a low-scoring game, but Emma Hess and her 14 points delivered, 53-48, and the Lady Flames are going dancing in the Women's NCAA tournament. What a showing for Liberty as the Lady Flames got the afternoon started out right, but that was on the piggyback of Liberty baseball. They went 2-0 today in a doubleheader against Princeton, improving to 14-6. They won 6-5 in game number 1 behind a 3-run home run in the third inning from Anderson Falk. And 3-0 in game number 2 as the Flames played a little bit of small ball in that game to win by 3. And it was a dominant pitching game, only 2 hits allowed to Princeton. Turning our attention to the rest of the NCAA, some action live right now in the second half. 5.5 to go down in Charlotte, North Carolina as part of the ACC tournament. It's number 13 Louisville, 55. Wow. Number 1 Duke, 64. Louisville led by 5 at the half. They have been outscored 31-17 since the midway point. Right now the Blue Devils look to win their who knows how many conference championships they have, but they're about to hopefully in their look win another one. At the half, in the SWAC, Jacksonville State, Alabama State. They are separated by 1, 26-25, as Jackson State leading it by 1. They are only 16-17 in the season, 14-4 in conference play. And heading to the half out west of the Big West Championship, UC Irvine, they hold the slim lead over UC San Diego, 33-29, with a minute 40 left to go in the first half. One other final coming up this evening, 11:30, Grand Canyon, as they will take on, Lost my place on the page. Utah Valley, that's right, Utah Valley. Utah Valley, they're 15-1. Grand Canyon 13-3, trying to return back to another NCAA tournament after getting there last season. They are 4.5-point favorites. That one out in Las Vegas tonight at 11:30. So right around the time our game wraps up, that game will be getting underway. So that's all the time we have now, though. For the halftime, Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Once again, Liberty at the half leads it by 4, 37-33 over Jacksonville State, as we are in the conference championship final between Liberty and Jacksonville State. We'll toss it back to AY down in Huntsville, Alabama, after this 2-minute timeout on Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarilionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
The Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for a check of the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Second half about to commence here as the ball is thrown in. Conference USA Championship here from Huntsville. Liberty leading 37-33. Jack State the ball to begin the second half to our right after shooting 48% in the first half. Jaron Pierre Jr., Conference USA Player of the Year. Pull-up jumper left baseline, no good. Rebound off the hands of Owen Aquino, and it's saved by Liberty's Javon Moffmer. Colin Porter, 4 assists, will run the point. Bounce pass, left elbow, high post to Aquino. Backdoor to Porter, who leaves it down for Aquino, who floats in and puts it up and in. Check that, Javon Moffmer, pardon me, with that layup. 39-33. 19-12 to play in the ball game. Liberty by 6. Biggest lead was 13 for Liberty. Biggest lead for the Gamecocks was 8. And the paint, Brigham, hook shot, good over Cleveland. First bucket for Marcellus Brigham Jr. 39-35 Liberty, 18:50 to play in the game. Conference USA Championship from Huntsville, Alabama. Right corner, Caden Matheny. Book it for 3. His 4th of the game. He's got 14. Liberty leads it by 7, 42-35. 18:33 left to play. House, freshman, all-conference member on the left wing, picks the ball up. Chest pass to Corey Cotton up top with his bright lime sneakers on. Drives in against Matheny, pushes off, no whistle, gets his missed layup back and puts it up and in. Corey Cotton with his second bucket. 42-37 Liberty. 18:05 left. Right corner, Colin Porter. Jab step, dribbles right wing, puts the 3 up. Got it! Colin Porter barking at the Liberty fans behind their bench after that 3. He's got 10. 45-37 Liberty. 17:45 left. And a whistle as play is stopped underneath. Foul on Caden Matheny is first. And the first on Liberty. Just 5 team fouls for both teams in the first half. Gamecocks will inbound it. Liberty leads by 8. Lob left corner, Pierre Jr. Dribbling against Moffmer. Step back jumper off the rim, no good. Cleveland flying in for the rebound with his great number 25 jersey for Liberty. Now to Matheny, who's got 14. Caden off his screen left wing. Guarded there by Brigham. Lobs it up high, stolen away by Cotton. He will miss the dunk, but was fouled by Zach Cleveland. As both players look at each other and nod their head at each other. We're good. Cleveland with his second and number 2 on the Liberty Flames. 45-37. Liberty by 5. Corey Cotton, sophomore transfer from VMI. I'm not sure where he got his Line Sherbert Adidas, but he and a couple of his teammates have it. It's a very unique look in today's sometimes college athletics where the shoes just don't fit the color scheme of the school. First free throw is good for the lefty. Second one floats up and banged in. Cotton with 6. 45-39 Liberty. Liberty has led since around the 9-minute mark. Here's Talon Peter. Right block, layup, good. Count it for Talon Peter. He's in double figures with 10. Joining Colin Porter and Caden Matheny with double digits. 47-39. Liberty by 8. There's a lob into Nicholson. Layup good around Xander Yates. Nicholson has the size advantage on Xander. 47-41 for about the third time in the half. Gamecocks get within 6. Liberty led by 4 at the break. Talon Peter off the handoff between the circles, top of the key. Puts the ball to the Maple left wing. Picks the ball up. Hands off to Matheny, who drives it midcourt. Crossover. Backdoor Cleveland. Down the paint. Layup. Good. What a two-man game. And Zach Cleveland's got 6. Liberty goes up again by 8. 49-41. 16-18 to play. Liberty 5 of 5 to start the second half from the field. They had a stretch of 9 straight buckets made in the first half. Inside Nicholson against Yates. Spins. Goes up. Layup. No good off the orange iron. And a foul on Xander Yates. It's going to be his 3rd. And the 3rd on the Flames here in the half. Javon Moffmer, quick break. He will come back in as he bends on one knee, peering out at Mason Nicholson. Has 5 points. Free throw is up and no good. Rimmed out. Yates will exit with his 3rd foul at the 16:03 mark. Liberty shooting 61% for the tournament, 55%. Next free throw, bricked them both. Rebound Liberty. Second half, Gamecocks are 3 of 6. Most would take that, but Liberty's 5 of 5 in the half. Leading by 8. Cleveland, left wing, picks the ball up. Looking for Matheny, cut. Nothing doing. Up top to Moffmer. Now to Colin Porter, right sideline. Crossover, right wing, in for Cleveland. Flex it down! Oh, what a dunk by Zach Cleveland. Right down the paint. 51-41 Liberty. There's a jumper up front, no good. Taken Colin Porter. Flames on the break. Cross court, left wing Matheny. Inside, Talon Peter, layup, good. Oh, the Flames are on fire right now. They've hit 7 straight shots. They lead it by 12. 53-41 Liberty. 15:03 to play. Liberty by 12. They led by 4 at halftime. Right wing Cotton lobs in Nicholson, catches on the block against Cleveland, misses the dunk. Ball taken by Liberty. On the break, Colin Porter down for Cleveland again, behind the back throw, left corner. Moffmer catches, shoots 3. Back rim, no good. And a whistle And Mason Nicholson, post player, is hurt right now. And now Ray Harper barking at the Flames. And the officials are now separating, just a small little discussion. They blew the first half, or the first whistle of the second half. They blew the game dead right now, 53-41. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll catch our breath. Liberty by 12, 14:40 left in the Conference USA Championship. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and Liberty Flames mobile app.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
53-41, Liberty by 12, 14:40 left here in the Conference USA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. Our broadcast is brought to you on the radio, part by Brindley Commons, a new gated luxury condo development in Lynchburg near Liberty University. It's a great opportunity for those seeking a flexible investment in a convenient location, offering both short and long-term rental potential with condos starting at 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. The gated environment adds a level of security, and the location makes it an appealing option for both residents and investors. Visit BrindleyCommons.com, BRNLEIGH Commons.com for more information. A couple of shout outs. Kenneth is tuning in Lynchburg. Jamie Hall and the women's basketball team, they're on the tarmac at the Huntsville International Airport, getting ready to take off back home. The men's team will not be far behind you. Manuel is in New York tuning in. And Jory is tuning in Edenton, North Carolina. We're live on our Liberty Flames Facebook page and YouTube channel. And you can also X-post at us at LFSN Radio or at LU Flames Voice. Matheny, Porter, Peter, Aquino, and Moffmer on the floor for Liberty. 16 to shoot. Pierre Jr. has been silenced so far in the half. Left wing three up, no good by Cotton. Run down by the Gamecocks, Pierre Jr., who had 16 in the half, and now ball poked off of his foot to the far sideline by ricochet off the foot of Liberty's Colin Porter. It'll remain with Jacksonville State. This game had an hour roof leak delay. Supposed to tip off at 7:30 local. Didn't tip off till 8:30. Ball inbounded to Pierre Jr. Has not scored in the second half. Bounce pass, right baseline to Hogue. Up top, Cotton, deep three. As a brick off the window. Fight for the ball, taking Liberty's Owen Aquino. Liberty by 12. The biggest lead for the Flames has been 13 in the first half, as Liberty led by 4 at halftime. Colin Porter, underhand pitch to Peter up top. Now to Aquino at the foul line. Owen squares up, number 8 in gray. Picks the ball up, looking for Matheny. Bounces now right sideline to Porter at midcourt with 7 to shoot. Colin Porter off the screen to the foul line, to the right block. Layup no good. Fight for the ball. It's taken by Jack State. Battle right underneath the basket. Liberty by 12, 13-21 to play. Kelron House Tosses it right sideline to Pierre Jr. Top of the key to Hogue for three. Halfway down and out, no good. Scoring drought of nearly 4 minutes for the Gamecocks. Liberty leads it by 12, 13 minutes left. Flames playing for their 7th NCAA tournament appearance. Here's Caden Matheny. What a move right through to the right block. Finger roll layup. He's got 16. Liberty with its biggest lead, 55-41. 12:44 left. Kelron House off the dribble to the foul line. Stops, pops, and hits. With 12:30 left. Liberty kept them scoreless for a 4-minute drought. House with 9. Liberty by 12, 12-18 left. Colin Porter, speed dribble by Pierre. Jump pass, right corner. Peter, three. Got it! Talon Peter with 15. And Liberty leads by 15, 58-43, 12:05 left. That's textbook Liberty offense, and now a turnover. Kelron House kicked it off his leg on the sideline at midcourt. We go to a timeout, and the Flames bench is so pumped up right now. Our score, 11:58 left in the Conference USA Championship. The top seed Liberty 58, the 2 seed Jack State 43. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Hey, Flame stands, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
.11:33 left. Liberty's biggest lead of 17. Brigham Jr. baseline right, guarded by Matheny. Up top, Pierre Jr. for three. Short, no good. Rebound boxed out, taking Liberty. Zach Cleveland. Liberty on a 13-2 run the last 5 minutes. 60-43, Liberty in control. Caden Matheny down the paint, reverse layup, no good as he lands up under the basket. Rebound taken, Jacksonville State. Pierre Jr., right baseline pass, 15 feet out, jumper on the way, and good for Michael Hogue. He's got 7. 60-45 Liberty. Again, Liberty, remember, in the first matchup with Jack State, led by 21 before the Gamecocks came back. And Liberty would win that game, but it got precarious at the end. 12 to shoot, Caden Matheny left wing. Skips it right side to Moffmer. Javon dribbles to the paint, spins, hangs, shoots, and could not get the roll. Off the mark, here comes Jack State with the ball. Liberty leading by 15, 10-23 to play. Left-handed dribble, Kelron House. Lobs it inside for the 7-footer over his arms. How do you do that with a 7-footer? It's a turnover back to Liberty. Caden Matheny, top of the key. Bounce pass, left elbow to Aquino, back to Matheny. Matheny on the dribble, left arc, bounces left baseline, Moffmer. Up top, Cleveland. Oh, here comes the razzle-dazzle Cleveland. Right of the key. Up top, Matheny with 8. Caden now into Aquino, catches, layup off balance is good as Aquino got it to go. Back-to-back buckets for Owen. 62-45 Liberty, 9:40 to play for Liberty and Jack State. Hogue up top, Pierre Jr. 13 to shoot. Pierre picked up on a switch by Peter. Dribbles Peter into the paint and whistle and a foul called on Talon Peter. The second foul on Talon, the 4th on Liberty in the half. And coming into the game after getting his shoulder looked at, is now heavily bandaged up is Mason Nicholson. He had a layup attempt or a dunk attempt that he did something to his shoulder, but he is back in now at the 9:27 mark. Liberty leads by 17. Pierre Jr., right elbow inside to Nicholson. He does not look very comfortable. Gets it to Pierre Jr., left corner, 10 to shoot. Now to a cunning Cotton, jumper no good. Rebound taken Liberty's Andrew Yates. Liberty in this second half, 11 of 15, shooting 60% for the ball game. 9:03 to play. Liberty 62, Jack State 45. Colin Porter off a screen, inside Cleveland, loops it, and a whistle, blocking foul for Jack State underneath the hoop. Foul on Brigham, his second, and the first of the Gamecocks in this second half. Liberty women's team, if you missed the news, won earlier today to claim the Conference USA Championship, 53-48. Their 18th conference tournament title, first since 2018. As a celebration, they got Krispy Kreme on the way to the airport. Shot clock at 20, Liberty will inbound it. Colin Porter, left corner, Peter. A whistle, and Peter was on the sideline. Turnover, just the 5th of the ball game for Liberty. 62-45, Liberty by 17, 8:50 left in the Conference USA Championship. Kelron House, top of the key. On the dribble, guarded by Moffmer. Arms length distance for Javon on House. House dribbles foul line. Outside to the left elbow, now to the right block. And a foul called on Javon Moffmer with 8:37 left. That foul on Javon is first. And number 5 on the Flames. 8:37 to play. Liberty 62, Jacksonville State 45. Liberty was down 8 early before taking its first lead on a Javon Moffmer layup at the 9:11 mark. Liberty has not looked back since then. And now Kelron House is going to go over to the bench. He was the one that was fouled. I guess he has some blood or something, as the manager for Jacksonville State Greta Romai is going to go check on House, and something on his face they are trying to fix. She's got a gauze pad in her right hand, or maybe around his mouth. They're showing the replay up top. And it looks like Taylon Peter might have scratched Kelron House. And looks to be okay with 8:37 left. Liberty 62, Jacksonville State 45. Liberty led by 4 at halftime. And teams went back and forth for the first few minutes. And then Liberty held Jack State scoreless for a 4-minute stretch. And at one point made 7 straight buckets to begin the half. And at one point, 10 of 12. First free throw is no good for Kelron House, freshman from Louisville. Number 2 in black will dribble a couple of times, spins through his right paw. Free throws on the way. Back rim, no good. Liberty has the ball back with a 17-point lead. And now a whistle. And Kelron House will have to leave the game, or they're going to let him. No, yeah, he is going to leave the game. He was one that was cut just a minute ago. 8:29 left. Ball inbounded in the backcourt to Colin Porter. Colin dribbles front court. They're trying to trap him. They cannot. Colin on the sideline, bounces right wing to Matheny. Now to Cleveland at the foul line. They're chasing defensively. Matheny, right corner 3. Step back. Back rim, no good. That's kind of the first time we've seen that defense from Jack State. They press, trap. 8:04 left. Liberty by 17. Brigham Jr. fouled on his movement into the paint. It's on Caden Matheny, his second. The 6th on Liberty. It'll be Jack State basketball. 8:01 left. Liberty by 17. Ball inbounded to Pierre Jr. in the left corner. Guarded by Moffmer. Pierre Jr. dribbling. Cannot get to the paint. Takes it foul line. Left wing pass. Cotton for 3. That spins out, no good. Whistle. Offensive foul on Jacksonville State. That'll take us to a media timeout. 7:48 left in the Conference USA Championship. Liberty 62, Jacksonville State 45. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
7:48 left in the Conference USA Men's Basketball Championship. Top seed Liberty 62 and the number 2 seed Jacksonville State Gamecocks 45. I'm Alan York here courtside. Jason Prill inside our studio. The winner will at the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, which will begin next week. And Selection Sunday coming up tomorrow, 6 o'clock on CBS. Liberty hoping to see its name flash across the screen. Liberty with 6 conference tournament titles, 3-year run in the ASUN 2019 through 2021. Liberty went to the championship in 2023, beaten at the very end by Jacksonville, Kennesaw State. Number of players on this team on the floor right now remember that game well. Colin Porter, Zach Cleveland, Liberty the ball, trying to reverse its fate here tonight. Jump pass, right corner, Matheny. Caden dribbles up the sideline, pushes back to midcourt for Porter. Colin dribbling towards the left, crossover, down the paint, left block. Leaves it down for Aquino, bounces up top, Matheny. Catch and shoot 3. Boom! Caden Matheny with 19. Liberty with its biggest lead of 20, 65-45. 7:11 left. Pierre Jr. left corner, 3 on the way. Good by Marcellus Brigham. He's got 5. Scoring droughts have plagued Jack State in this game. Liberty leading 65-48. Right corner, Matheny. Gets the ball to Aquino deep on the right wing now. Aquino hands off to Porter at midcourt with 17 to shoot. Porter around a screen and a foul called on Michael Hogue with his first, the 3rd on Jacksonville State. And you look at the clock now, 6:39, 65-48. Liberty in front. It's like wait for the ball to drop on New Year's Eve. It just can't get there quick enough. Left corner, Moffmer. Javon bounces up the sideline, kicked out of bounds by Jacksonville State. 6:32 left. Liberty in the second half, 12 of 17, 71%. Talon Peter will come in for Javon Moffmer. And all these players have told us this is why they play, to cut down the nets and go to the NCAA tournament. Ball inbounded to Cleveland, top of the key, bounces back to Porter, alley-oop to Aquino, no look off the rim. Not a great decision by Colin. Rarely see him make a bad decision. And the ball is back to the Gamecocks, 65-48. Ball into Nicholson, a hook shot no good. They're going to call a foul on Aquino as Nicholson sheds off the tape on his shoulder. That second foul on Aquino, the 7th on Liberty. And you think back to the 2020 team that dominated in the ASUN, won conference championship at home against Lipscomb. That team was not afforded the opportunity because of COVID. First free throw good for Nicholson, and the second one rims out. Loose ball taken, Liberty. 65-49, Liberty. 6:03 left. A kicked ball at midcourt, and we've had a bunch of those here. Great contingent of Liberty fans that have stayed throughout this week. It just continues to grow the deeper you get into your tournament. Liberty women's team winning earlier today by 5 to claim the championship. Colin Porter working through a trap. Jump pass in the paint, knocked away by the Gamecocks. Outlet up for Pierre Jr. He lost it out of bounds. And it's going to be off of Liberty, say the officials. 5:52 left. They're going to show a replay. And it should be off of Pierre, to be honest with you. He wasn't touched as he kind of got out of control under his own basket. They lob it into Nicholson, top of the key. Now to Pierre. Pierre Jr.'s not scored in the second half. Inside to Cotton, makes his way to the paint. And a foul called on Liberty. It's Colin Porter. His first, the 8th on Liberty. 5:44 left in the Conference USA Championship. 65-49. Liberty has led from the 9-11 mark on in the first half. 2 shots for Corey Cotton. First one's up and no good. Jacksonville State has left some points at the line, 7 of 14. Liberty's not attempted a free throw. 65-49 Liberty, 5:44 left. Corey Cotton, the next free throw is on the way, and that's up and no good. They've gone a couple of trips with offers this half. Liberty the rebound in the front court. Cleveland bounces top of the key to Colin Porter. Bounce pass right wing to Peter. Back to Porter, deep on the right. Liberty by 16, 5:30 left in the Conference USA Championship. Colin Porter dribbles right wing. 10 to shoot. CP against Pierre. Left wing, Matheny lets it fly. Air ball. And it's out of bounds at Jack State. Don't see many air balls from Caden Matheny, as Liberty now has hit a scoring drought of 2 minutes, but still leading by 16, 5:13 left. Pierre Jr. dribbling right elbow. Top of the key to Brigham. Deep 3 is on the way. Good for Marcellus Brigham. Time out, Jacksonville State. This will balloon to a full with 5:04 left. Our score, Liberty 65, Jacksonville State 52. You're listening to the Conference USA Basketball Championship from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
.504 left here from Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty 65, Jacksonville State 52. The Gamecocks on a 7-0 run to get within 13 in what some would call striking distance. They called timeout. They've got 2 timeouts left, 3 for Liberty. Flames have gone scoreless the last 2:20. Still shooting nearly 60% for the game. They've had 2 runs. They hit 9 shots in a row in the first half, 7 shots in a row to begin the second half, as they led by 4 at halftime. Leading scorer, Caden Matheny with 19. He's got 5 threes. Taylor Peters got 15. Colin Porter 10. Owen Aquino 4. Zach Cleveland 8 points, 6 rebounds. Colin Porter's got 8 assists. Here comes CP out of the inbounds. Cross court pass to Matheny right wing, up top to Porter. Back on the right to Matheny by the Liberty bench. Liberty by 13. 17 seconds on the possession. Colin Porter guarded by Michael Hogue at midcourt. Colin crossover to the right elbow. Right inside to Cleveland. Left block Aquino. Goes up and is fouled by the Gamecocks inside. 2 shots coming from Owen Aquino. And it's on Mason Nicholson, his first, the 4th on the Gamecocks. But 2-shot foul coming for Owen Aquino, who averages 9 points, team high 6 rebounds a game. He is at 23 of his last 27 free throws. This the first free throw for Liberty. He got the roll. Liberty has gone nearly 36 minutes without a free throw attempt until just there. Next free throw, got it. Owen Aquino with 6. 67-52 Liberty, 4:40 left. Between now and the Conference USA Championship trophy presentation. Baseline left jumper, Pierre Jr. air ball. Ho put back to swatted away by the Flames, but taken by the Gamecocks. Here's Cotton in the paint. Jump pass to Nicholson. Lays it up and in. Nicholson with 8. 67-54. Ball inbounded to Colin Porter. He'll work it up the front court. Sees a double team coming. Stops, throws it left wing to Peter. Now to Aquino. Back midcourt to Porter. 4 minutes left. Liberty by 13. Colin Porter dribbles. Leaves it up top to Aquino. Left wing to Peter. Taylon Peter dribbles to midcourt with 10. Back to Porter, right sideline with 8. Porter speeds up to the paint. Leaves it down Cleveland. Hammers it with the extended right arm. Oh my word, what a hammer there by Zach Cleveland. 69-54 Liberty. 10 for Zach. Liberty by 15, 3:31 left. Pierre Cotton in the paint. Blocking foul as he collides with Taylon Peter. That dunk could be the exclamation point of this game. 3:28 left. In the Conference USA Men's Basketball Championship, Liberty 69, Jacksonville State 54. Final timeout on the deck. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com and make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com for your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. Shoplibertyflames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
(69-54) Liberty, 15-point lead for the Flames with 3:28 remaining. Alan York here courtside. Should Liberty hang on, we will have an extended postgame here courtside. We will hear from the Flames. We'll also go in the media room with head coach Richie McKay. Liberty with 4 in double figures. The last one to the party, Zach Cleveland, as he just sent the rim to my left to the ER. This has been a fun game to watch. And this Liberty team play with freedom. 9 assists for Colin Porter. The Conference USA Championship record is 9. A free throw for John Pierre Jr. no good. The Conference USA Player of the Year had 16 in the first half. He has not scored in the second half. Liberty led by 4 at halftime. They ballooned it up to 20 at one point. Next free throw is good. Pierre Jr. with 17. 69-55, 3:27 left. Now they're trapping all over the place. And Cleveland couldn't handle a pass. It's knocked out of bounds by Jack State. And this is desperate times bring desperate measures. And this is certainly one for the Gamecocks. Owen Aquino will inbound it right sideline. quick entry left sideline, cross court to Matheny, who clears the timeline. Liberty by 14 with 3:16 left. Matheny right inside the center jump circle against Pierre. Dribbles left wing, and he picks the ball up, finds Cleveland, who falls down. They pick it up, they give it to Pierre Jr. Crossover, layup no good, foul called on Aquino. Flames a little bit sloppy that time in the front court. Foul on Aquino is third. And that is the 10th on Liberty. 2 shots coming for Jerron Pierre Jr. He's got 17. 4th leading scorer in the country, averaging 22. Free throw good. 18 points for Pierre Jr., who has bounced around a couple of schools, including Southern Miss and Wichita State. 2nd free throw. Up. Got them both. 19 for Pierre. 69-57. Liberty by 12, 3:01 left. This is similar to situation back in Lynchburg when these two teams played. Liberty led by 21, and they had to fight it out in the end. Ball inbounded to Porter. He's trapped. Skips it to Cleveland front court. Stops shy midcourt. Now Porter loping in the front court. Gets the pass from Cleveland. Shot clock at 18. Liberty by 12. 2:48 left. High lob left corner. Caught by Peter on a jump. Up top. Porter for 3. Got him! Colin Porter from downtown. He's got 13. 72-57. That was a big, big shot. 2:30 left. Brigham Jr. turns the corner, slides through the paint, and is fouled as he tumbles down. Liberty with 12 made threes, 12 of 19 tonight. In this tournament, Liberty has hit 58 threes. Remarkable. 72-57. That foul was on Caden Matheny, his 3rd. Marcellus Brigham free throw. Back rim no good. Jack State 10 of 20 from the foul line tonight. Liberty 72, Jacksonville State 57. The next free throw by Brigham. Up, swish. 9 for Brigham. Ball inbounded to the Flames. Javon Moffman. At midcourt, Caden Matheny lobs it right sideline to Cleveland. Zach back to Matheny. On the sideline, out of Moffman at midcourt. They trap him. They're extending the zone. And now to Peter. Left wing, Porter. Now to Matheny. Right wing from the parking lot. Back rim no good. Rebound offensively. Liberty, Peter. Dribbles around Cotton to the rim. Layup, no good. Whistle. I believe a foul called. With 1:57 left. Yes, a foul was called on Corey Cotton, his 3rd. And now the Flames can sense it. 14-point lead, 1:57 left. Talon Peter at the free throw line, where he has been outstanding this year, 77%. Free throw good. 16 for Talon tonight. Conference USA 6th man of the year, double figures in his 6th straight ball game, averaging 19 points during that stretch, shooting 71% from the field. 73-58. Next free throw. Spins out, no good. Liberty by 15, 1:53 left. Pierre Jr. left wing. And a double team shoots over it for 3. It's an air ball, and it's going to bounce out of bounds to Liberty with 1:45 left. Caden Matheny will come back in. Owen Aquino will exit. And Liberty has tied the championship final record with 12 made threes. Ball inbounded to Matheny. Up the floor, Porter. Now to Peter. Down the paint. Layup no good. Foul whistled on Jacksonville State with 1:38 left. Liberty by 15. Fouls on Yaroslav Niagu, the 7-footer out of Russia, his first. The 6th on Jack State. Talon Peter going back to the line. 16 points for Talon. He has not missed from the field and is 1 of 2 from the foul line. Free throw is pure. 17 for Talon Peter. All the Liberty fans standing back behind their bench. To our left, Caden Matheny will exit. Flames are just waiting for those 98 seconds to tip off. 18 for Talon Peter. 75-58. Liberty, right wing Brigham Jr. for 3. Good. Brigham Jr. in double figures with 12, and a timeout called for by Jack State. 75-61. And it'll be a substitution timeout. We've already taken the called timeout media version. 75-61, 1:27 left for Liberty's 7th conference tournament championship. Moffmer dancing on the end line, gets the ball in. It's tapped and taken by Jack State. Brigham Jr. up top to House, around the screen, wiggles his way down the paint, layup good. 1:16 left, 75-63. More helter-skelter defense on the inbounds. And a foul called on Jacksonville State. Going to be on Michael Hogue, his 2nd. 7th on Jacksonville State. Caden Matheny will go to the line, where he has not shot tonight. 77% on the year. 75-63. Liberty by 12 with 1:12 left. Liberty at the line, 5 of 6. This will be a 1-and-1 for Caden Matheny. He's got 19 to lead Liberty. Free throw, good. Game high 20 for Caden Matheny. Had 24 yesterday. Caden averaging 20 points in these 3 games of the tournament. 52% from three-point range. 76-63 Liberty. Next free throw for the right-hander. It's on the way. And good. 21 for Matheny. 77-63. Liberty. 1:09 left. Right wing jumper on the way. No good for Jack State. Offensive rebound, Niagu fouled underneath with 1:01 left. And there is a Liberty player down. I heard somebody say ow a minute ago, and it's Caden Matheny. And what we think is a cramp maybe. Caden is down on the right sideline. Liberty trainer Aaron Schreiner is tending to him right now. And before that shot, I heard you could hear a player say ow on our microphones, which we have here. Coach McKay is over there looking at him as well. Caden is up now and not putting any pressure on his left leg. And now he's going to hobble off with a big smile. Aaron Schreiner right behind him. Caden Matheny now waving his arms up and down as all of Flames Nation breathing a sigh of relief. And looks like he'll be all right. Yaroslav Niagu is at the free throw line. That was kind of one of those Rod Tidwell moments from Jerry Maguire. Get him some potassium, he'll be all right. A little pickle juice Free throw good for Niagu. 7-footer from Russia. 77-64 Liberty with 1:01 left. Game not quite over yet. Next free throw for Niagu is good. He got them both. 77-65. Now, Jack State last couple of minutes, full court pressure. High lob inbounds, caught by Peter ahead of the pack, and a dunk! Deja vu from yesterday. Late in the game. 79-65 Liberty. Talon Peter with 20. Marcel Pregame up top for three, no good. Cotton put back. And a foul called inside on Owen Aquino. What a feed up the floor from Zach Cleveland to Talon Peter. He is a highlight waiting to happen every time he touches the ball. Soaring right through the paint. Corey Cotton will be at the line. I was watching the replay. I was mesmerized by the replay. Officials allow players now to do a lot on these dunks, and they hang and pull themselves up, and they used to be called technical fouls not even just a couple of years ago. Zach Cleveland will exit with 45 seconds left. 79-65. Next free throw, Corey Cotton up and no good. Rebound taken by Liberty. Flames the ball. Javon Moffmer fouled with 39 seconds left. Liberty up by 14. And the Flames social media contingent ready to snap these championship photos and videos that you'll see all over our social media channels. Javon Moffmer at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Moffmer 6 points, 5 rebounds tonight. His first free throw attempt is on the way and spins out no good. Rebound taken by the Gamecocks. Pierre Jr. with the ball top of the key. Liberty leads it by 14. Left wing for Hogue. Into the paint on the dribble. Layup is good with 25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. And Liberty's just going to have to inbound it and run the clock out. 79-67. Javon Moffmer gets it into Aquino. Owen will dribble it right in front of our location in the front court. Liberty leading 79-67. Now to Peter left wing. 14 seconds. Peter dribbling right in front of me with 10. And the countdown now can begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball game. Liberty comes into Huntsville, Alabama, Rocket City, and they blast off to the 2025 Conference USA Championship. The top seed Liberty Flames 79, Jacksonville State 67. Liberty securing its 7th trip to the NCAA tournament. Liberty shooting 60% for this ball game. 12 made threes. And wins it 79-67 over the Jacksonville Gamecocks. The celebration has begun. The red championship t-shirts being handed out, the white championship hats. And for the first time since 2021, Liberty heading to the NCAA tournament. We'll have our Coca-Cola postgame show coming up here. And we've got a headset here as well. And hopefully to hear from some of the Flames as they began this quest back during the summer with a brand new team, a lot of transfers in. And this team will tell you at the beginning, it was it took some adjustment from the returning guys and the new players they brought in. But, man, have they gelled. And Coach McKay now going over to chat with Westwood One Radio, the national radio broadcast. We'll get a thought or two from the Flames as well here. 79-67, the Liberty Flames, the 2025 Conference USA Tournament champions, and they will see their name called out on Selection Sunday tomorrow on CBS at 6 o'clock. The men and women's team both propel in the tournament. Liberty's women team winning earlier 53-48. And Liberty still celebrating out at midcourt. 4 in double figures, led by Katie Matheny's 21. Taylon Peter with 20. Colin Porter with 13. Zach Cleveland 10. Colin Porter tied the Conference USA Championship single game record with 9 assists. And it was 2 stretches in this game that helped Liberty, who trailed by 8 early. Liberty would go on a 16-6 run to take their first lead at the 9-11 mark on a Javon Moffmer layup, and they would not relinquish it from that point on. Liberty then would go on to hit 9 straight shots in the first half. They would lead by 4 at halftime. There was a stretch midway through where they hit 7 straight shots and ballooned the lead up to as high as 20 and 65-45. And Liberty improving to 28-6. They've now won 5 in a row as they enter the NCAA tournament, winning 14 of their last 16 in the regular season and into this tournament. And it wasn't easy. And I don't know what tournament championship is easy. And they've got the ladder out to our left, getting ready to cut the net down. And we've got plenty of post-game coverage coming up here. Liberty, the Conference USA champions, 79-67 over the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. They are awarding the all-tournament team right now. Taylon Peter is part of that. Katie Matheny, I'm pretty sure is going to be the tournament MVP. And they're going to go live with CBS coming up here in a minute. They just gave Taylon Peter an award. Maybe Taylon won the award. I'm not sure. He had 20 points here tonight, 7 of 7 from the field. And we'll be sure to get the notification on that. They've got a big silver trophy, the Conference USA trophy, on a table at midcourt. And they are waiting the CBS national TV audience to join Tiffany Blackman at that ceremony. We're going to put a headset on somebody. Aaron Schreiner. Aaron, you got us?
Yes, I do. Congratulations, Alan York.
You too, my man, going back to the NCAA tournament. What was it like on the sideline for you?
For me or for them?
Everybody.
Oh, it was the atmosphere was great. I thought we came out with a lot of pop. A little bit of a slow start, but man, that's a great group of dudes right there. I mean, connected. You've heard all that. Unselfish. No first teamers. What? How many second? One second teamer.
If that, yeah.
And we win because we're a team, not because we're
absolutely
individuals.
All
so
right. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
All
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
That's why I came over here, by the way.
I know.
I love your
Appreciate
face.
you. You too. All right, buddy. Aaron Schreiner, Liberty trainer, my roommate on the road, and Liberty, the Conference USA basketball champions here in 2025, second year in the league, and both the men and women climbing to the top. And now they've got Tiffany Blackman from CBS Sports. She's got a microphone out right now. And Judy McLeod, the commissioner of the league. See if we can listen in a little bit on this. We're not piped into the audio per se, but and they're recognizing Jacksonville State for their runner-up. And now we'll see what else they're saying now about Liberty basketball. And Katie Matheny is indeed the tournament MVP. And now they're chanting MVP for Katie Matheny. Katie Matheny being interviewed at midcourt.
I've never been a part of something like this. We're truly connected, and we're playing for a bigger purpose. And knowing that we're playing for a bigger
Katie Matheny saying we're connected, playing for a bigger purpose.
they're fully confident in me, so I couldn't be honored.
Giving God the glory. Liberty 79, Jacksonville State 67.
My strength coach might kill me after this, but it was all worth it, and that type of shot was pretty freaking good.
Katie Matheny talking about where he got a cramp at the end of the game and being helped off onto the floor, but he's okay. And there's the championship trophy handed to Richie McKay. He puts it up in the air. And I can tell you this, there is nothing like hoisting a championship trophy. And Coach McKay being interviewed now, talking about playing with joy. And again, Coach McKay giving our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the glory for this win here tonight. And playing with spirit and connectivity. That is a joy to coach. Liberty head coach Richie McKay talking to Tiffany Blackman from CBS at midcourt with the championship trophy behind him. Liberty wins it 79-67 over Jacksonville State. And now they've got the poster board, and Coach McKay putting the final sticker on the March Madness ticket to the dance. And there it is. Well, not yet. Up. He's faking us out. There it is. And now he punches it. Coach McKay punching the Liberty logo on the Conference USA poster board here as 2025 Conference Tournament champions. The 7th all-time for Liberty basketball. And their first since 2021. And Liberty men's and women's teams both will be going dancing. And next week's NCAA tournament. Lots to come on the postgame show. They're still posing for pictures here. The ladder is ready to be walked upon and net cut down. To our left. And when the pictures are done, we hope to get a couple of the players over here to us as we extend our post-game coverage just a little bit. Liberty again shot 60% tonight in the 12-point win. And now we're going to watch the Flames cut the net down. Just got Bill Smith over here to let me know that he's going to get some players over to our broadcast location. No rush, though, as the players now are walking over to the Liberty fans behind their bench. Flames with 4 in double figures tonight, led by Caden Matheny, 21 points, 5 threes, 20 for Talon Peter, 13 for Colin Porter, 10 for Zach Cleveland. Owen Aquino had 6. Javon Moffmer with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Xander Yates had 3. And just some turning points in this game. Liberty led by 4 at halftime. Teams traded baskets the first few minutes of the second half, and then Liberty opened things up, hitting 7 straight buckets. Ballooned the lead up to 20 and never looked back. Liberty got the red championship t-shirts, the white championship hats, and they're still getting pictures taken, social media videos. Be sure to log on to Liberty MBB on our social media platforms and follow us on @LFSN Radio. We're heading to the big dance next week, and I've heard rumblings of a celebration show tomorrow. I'd be sure to stay logged on to our Liberty Flames social media accounts for updates on that. And Owen Aquino is going first one up to cut the net down as the Liberty Flames win the 2025 Conference USA Basketball Tournament Championship as the number 1 seed, 79-67. And for those of you still up joining our coverage here, encourage you to let us know where you're listening from. You can post at us at LFSN Radio or at LU Flames Voice. And this is a special team. Coach McKay's talked about them having superpowers, and some of those superpowers have nothing to do with basketball. The connectivity and the integrity these guys show is second to none. And Coach McKay is going to walk over here, put the headset on us, and give us just an insight to what's going on here. Coach McKay, congratulations on the win. Conference USA champions, how's it feel?
It's got a good ring to it, doesn't it, anyway?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the women put all the pressure on us when we saw them celebrating, cutting nets. But man, what can you say about our group? They just have a spirit of togetherness and connectivity that's special. And every time we faced some adversity, we responded and instead of reacted, and that was true yesterday or last night against Kennesaw, and true again today.
Joined by head coach Richie McKay. One more thought here, Coach. You talked about the journey. It starts in the summer with a brand new team, and it began in November with the regular season games, and you get to this tournament. It's a journey, isn't it? And it's not a sprint but a marathon. And to do it with this group, how special is that for you?
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, AY. Like you know, you've been around us long enough. Like we never want to be outcome based. We always want to be about the process. And honestly, the journey is what's most important, because that's where you learn, that's where you grow. We always say failure is learning, and I just think for this group, man, the privilege is we will have some shared experiences that will last a lifetime, and our connection is really authentic. So incredibly proud of them, proud to represent Liberty, and we're going dancing, AY.
Can't wait. Look forward to tomorrow night's selection show. You guys are going to be on the list there, so look forward to it, and thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, AY.
All right, that's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty Conference USA champions here, 79-67. And we'll get a couple of more Flames here, we hope, And then we'll take a break here and continue on with our Coca-Cola postgame show. Liberty's Caden Matheny is cutting down the net. There's confetti all over the floor as well. Just a really cool sight. I took a video at the end of our broadcast, and I'll post that here in a minute. Now we're going to get assistant coach Joe Pierre III on with us. Joe, congratulations.
Oh, man.
What's that feel like, going to the dance again?
Man, praise God. He's writing a unique story that we get to be a part of, and I'm really happy and elated to be here. I'm so happy for our guys. Coach McKay is an awesome leader. The school is a beautiful place to be and work, and love who we're becoming as a program, and it's just really special to have my family here, my wife, Caroline, 2 kids, mom and dad, and then this family.
It's tremendous.
It's amazing, yeah.
All right, you win by 12. Take us in, shot clock off, ball inbounded. I can't imagine the feeling of what it's like when this coaching staff and this team celebrates that championship. What was that like for you when the clock ticked down to 0?
You know, it really brought me back to when we ended here last year.
Yeah.
And all the work that we had to do as a program. Man, it's a blessing to be under Coach because he has a true identity in Jesus, and he sure gives that away to us so that we can make it our own. And it's really hard to win in college basketball. It's even harder to win a tournament. And we have a resilient group, especially bringing in all the transfers, and Zay and Josh aren't even playing.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's just a gift to be at Liberty with this group of guys. It's a special place, and you can tell they have a ton of gratitude to be here. And they played really, really hard the entire tournament. And God's writing an awesome story, and we'll see where it goes.
Story's not over, Joe. Appreciate the time here tonight. Go enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, assistant coach Joe Pierre III. And we're going to get Javon Moffmer now on the headset. Javon today with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Javon Moffmer.
Best defender in the league right
Best
here.
defender in the league. Javon Moffmer going to the NCAA tournament. Take us through the emotions, Javon.
You know, it's something you always dream about. You watch March Madness every single year. You see how competitive it is, and how, you just dream about these times right here. And, coming from D2 with Talon and being here now and going dancing, it's just a great feeling.
Cutting that net down. Take us through that experience. I see it in your hat right now. What was that like?
Surreal. I mean, I haven't, in college yet. I don't think we've cut at Cedarville. I don't think we cut any nets, so maybe a couple. But just cutting that net down and knowing we're going dancing, it's a great feeling.
This tournament, they're never easy to win conference tournaments, and you battle tested right through it, and even had to go through a roof leak here to begin the game. What was that like, and having the tip delayed an hour?
We were talking about it the whole time. It's just stay confident, stay engaged, and don't get outside of ourselves. Play our game, and do what we can do what we know we can do, and we'll be good.
The best defender in the conference, probably in the country, Javon Moffmer. Go enjoy the celebration.
Thank you.
All right, Javon Moff from Chillicothe, Ohio. A Conference USA basketball champion, 79-67. Liberty winning over Jacksonville State. Now we're going to get Talon Peter and some of the hardware, all tournament team for Talon. Talon, congratulations. We just had Javon Moffmer on with us, and he was talking about his story coming from where he was to here, and you're a big part of this team. You're going to the NCAA tournament, my friend.
Yes, sir, we are. We're going dancing.
What's that feel like?
Man, last year at this time, I was dreaming about something like this, and I was getting ready to watch all the teams play. So, man, all glory to God that he put me in this position on this team with all these guys, and we got the opportunity to go do it now. Dreams come true.
They do. And you had deja vu, that dunk you had the last 2 games. Again, it's the easy question. Just the feeling of this and with this team and where you were in the summer to where you are now? I told Coach McKay it's a journey, not a sprint. You're not done yet, but it's got to feel good to know the hard work has paid off for you guys.
100%. You know, we tried our best to take it day by day, you know, not let one day affect the next day. And I think we did a great job of that, you know. I mean, incredible coaching staff.
Go Flames, and good luck this season.
Man, it's been a blessing, man.